Hello everyone, and welcome to Ready Steady Crit's Dragon Heist. I nearly said Curse of Strahd, just on pure, just volition there. If you slow it down frame by frame, you'll see the moment I go from a k to a duh. Okay, I'm obviously your Dungeon Master, Harda. How's it going? I don't think I have any announcements on my front, apart from... Hey, this is a new channel and shit still. You can support us by subbing to, I guess, any of the channels that you can sub to that we have, because this one is not yet affiliated. There's merch available on Harna's bio and stuff. It's all in the links below and shit. All that gets split among the people here and all that jazzy jazz, but only the Ready Steady Crit stuff. Any Harna brand stuff goes straight to me because I'm a greedy bastard. Especially for me. Let's go to Sick Boy. Let's get Sick Boy out of the way. Sick Boy.
Sick boy.
Sick boy.
There's Capelux, I'm Bosco in the game, and the Halfling Artificer. Let's go to the little shifty man to my right.
Hello, I'm Vilsword, and I play a shifter rogue called Sullivan. I'll go to the guy above me, Gabriella.
Hello, I'm Adam and I play our resident human warlock and slightly broken moral compass, Gabriel.
Lawful Evil's very wobbly at times. Hello, I'm Rob. I play Logan, human paladin, and if I can remember for longer than about 5 minutes, I will buy some Hana merch at some point. I just need a reminder.
That's fine. There was the new Ready Steady Crit season 2. I was wearing it last week. Very comfy.
I'm getting all of it. Just buy it all.
The enamel mug, very recommended. You can have both hot and cold beverages in it.
If you
Take it camping. If you go LARPing, it's great. It won't smash. Maybe. I haven't tried.
You can smash somebody with it.
It's like, do not hit it with a hammer. Please.
But if you want to...
You could, and it might not smash. There's a chance it wouldn't.
Would it pass?
So you're saying there's a chance?
It might roll at 20
on its con save.
What's the mug's AC?
9. Right. When we last left off, it was only been a week, but it feels to be in ages. I was really drunk last session. You all wrapped up your kind of like previous quests for both the Zentarim and the Order of the Gauntlet, and sought out some more work. You also sought to meet with Istrad Horn, the Master of Trade and Coin for the Zentarim, which, after investigating the claims from the Waterdeep Wazoo, not Wazul, you found that Gaxley Rudderbust was making claims about a evil twin of the Castlanters, and claiming that this evil twin wore a mask. Evil twin of Amalia Castlanter wore a mask that hides some horrific scar. And basically kind of made a deal with you that if you could find any information about that, he would pay for it, effectively. And you also had the, the underlying task of finding out about this kind of like break-in that the Black Viper had been performing. And you're kind of seeking out, trying to work out who this Black Viper might be for the Order of the Gauntlet, because they want to put a stop to her spree of crimes, which most recently fell upon the Margaster estate. In which a few things were stolen, as some ashes of Logan's great aunt, who had a mustache, were missing, among other things. But nothing of Logan's personal affairs that at least got him worried. You also met with Istrad, took out your loan, effectively, of 2,500 gold pieces, over 3 months with a 10% flood interest rate. Failure to pay it back at a time would have consequences, according to her. But she also agreed that she would help you guys get set up in regards to Trollskull and organize a few people to stop around, and just try to give you a little helping push in that direction. And finally, Davil told you about another task, which involved a simple delivery. He needed you to pick up some potions from Weird Bottle's concoctions and deliver them to a woman by the God Catcher who will be wearing a purple robe 1 hour after sundown today. Logan stepped away to allow him to share that information with Sullivan and Bosco, and unfortunately he didn't really pick up on anything in particular, just letting them decide what they want to do with that information. But,
sorry,
go ahead.
apologies.
No, go ahead. I was
gonna say. So, with the history check I did with Black Viper, he said that Shadowclaw kind of worked with Viper in the past. They kind of had a thing in the past, didn't they?
Yeah, there was definitely familiarity there. She was involved with a group called the Shadow of Thieves in Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Viper was had a loose not Viper, sorry, Viper and Claw had a loose connection through that organization.
Right, and then he said the Black Viper, she's also like 100 years, so like a legend.
It's 1492 right now, and I think Shadowclaw will probably be relating that to over 100 years ago.
Oh, okay, so like his previous life, like one of his previous possessions, wherever. Okay, cool. Cool. It's fine. So that's all I need to know. I would share that with the party as well. I would have shared that with the party information about her.
Sullivan actually once came honest about something going on in his life, and told the party that he was maybe possessed or being influenced by some kind of strange entity called the Shadowclaw.
Shadowclaw. He knows about Shadowclaw, and he knows there's an entity that resides inside of him that sometimes takes charge and influences him in his decision making.
So, what you're telling me is that whole boat journey when we came here in the first place, was that you or was that Shadowclaw?
My friend, it was me. Sometimes it's him. Sometimes I don't even know who I am anymore. But it's not like he talks to me or anything. It's just like he affects the decisions I make, and it's like someone is controlling me and change the way I think. And
is that you speaking or is that Shadowclaw speaking?
You see, I don't know.
I'm just fucking with you.
I don't know. I mean, my friend, I'm just as confused as you are, but it feels like he's taking over me more and more. He changed my habits, the way I think, the things I do. I can see there's a big change happening with him. And especially with the issue with the Xantarim I told you guys about. It's a big thing. And obviously, I don't know if you guys remember, he did tell you about the incident where the pirates from Laskin and Xantarim had a trade with slaves and stuff, and Shadowclaw knew about it. Shadowclaw took the money. He tried to be clever, take the money, but then something made him come back and release the slaves and give them all the money. And now they think he still has the money, but he doesn't. But that is what Shadowclaw tells you guys.
Meanwhile, Logan's just in the kitchen with his platinum piece, just like very shiny.
Yep. I mean, at this point, Davil has left, so you're probably down in the main tap room altogether, I imagine, because Davil kind of like finished up the briefing with those guys and then quickly left with Istrid, tipping Logan for his professionalism on the way up.
I think at the end of last session, we are also going to go sort of switch to Gabriella on on her errand.
Yeah, we're about to do that now, and just make sure there's nothing else you guys want to wrap up before I kind of close this little chat.
Well, it was great meeting a friend again, wasn't it, Sally? Good old friends. Nothing more, nothing less.
Alrighty. So, meanwhile, I can hear some rustling of ice or something. I don't know what that is.
I mean, that's clearly Buddha being sick and sipping a whiskey.
Ethanol therapy, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Forget your monoclonal antibodies.
Okay, right. So, meanwhile, kind of like crossing over the high road, so not too far away, and round the corner to Holy Hand's house. Gabriella, you are looking for someone, if I am not mistaken.
Indeed, she is.
Perfect.
She'd probably give them a mask on their faces, change her clothes a bit, something noble, or sorry, something elegant but not too eye-catching.
Cool.
That's something nice.
What do you do about your hair and features?
Her hair and what?
Her hair, facial features, things like that. Do you just look the same, or?
She would make her hair slightly shorter still.
Okay,
And
cool.
that's now.
Perfect. All right. Just make me a general perception check.
On it. Sorry.
Fine.
Open the wrong cursor sheet. Perception, right?
Perception, please. Yep.
Got it.
Nine. All right. So you're kind of like looking around, and at this point, it is still. It's like mid-afternoon-ish, let's say. So it's still fairly busy on Copper Street and on the Delzoran Street. So you're trying to scan the crowd for anyone you recognize. And you nearly jump out of your skin as two hands land clasped on your shoulders from behind. You hear oh, I thought it was. I mean, I hope it's you. And they spin you around. And yeah, you are face to face with a woman. She's a little tiny bit shorter than you. She's wearing this like elegant deep blue dress that's just practical enough for traveling. She's water deep. It's not like, you know, very wide at the hip. It kind of like falls about her figure. Wrapped about her shoulders is like this hooded purple shawl to keep them from catching the wind and cold, and her long curly locks of like dark brown hair fall way past her shoulders, framing that large golden necklace she always wore. And you see Esvile.
Esvile, it has been a bit, hasn't it? Yeah, she'd smile and probably hug her back.
She gives you a big hug, and she's just like, "It is so good to see you. I am so glad to know that you're not rotting in some dungeon somewhere. And look at you, you're looking well for yourself. Nice new haircut. Does make your nose look a little bit big, but it looks good on you."
Appreciate it. It's more complicated, but anyway, let's take a seat, shan't we?
Sure. Let's go inside, and then you'll
Yes, please.
make your
But
way.
do you bring anybody with you, or are you traveling alone?
I'm traveling on my own. Father
Wonderful,
thinks that I'm off on
wonderful.
trade business.
One of your usual outings, then.
No, they are aware that I'm not present at home. I've not slipped out in the darkness.
I mean, that's probably for the best. They didn't tend to like that. But yeah, she'd probably look around for an empty table. You see.
Mhm. Alrighty. So, tell me, Sylvia, what is your, goings on then? You might place yourself down.
Honestly, I've been getting my bearings. I've missed quite a lot. Well, by a lot, yeah. Is it 10 years? I stopped counting. 10, 9, 11, not sure.
It's coming up on 10, I think, yes.
But as I'm getting my bearings, and, well, time waits for nobody, so I started working on some small things within the city, building up a name, well, a new one at least, and seeing what I can do with that.
Well, why didn't you just come home? I mean, it's not like Mother and Father are going to rat you out to the guard. It's been 10 years. They've probably forgotten about that whole incident.
I doubt that. Well, at least I doubt Mother has. Father, perhaps not. But, playing on the safe side is always better. Also, it's kind of liberating, not to worry about things like nobility, court life, stuff like that. It is a nice change. One that I think I'll stick to for a bit.
Indeed, I almost envy you. But maybe don't envy the, attempted murder charges that got placed on you.
Yeah, that was a thing, yes. Also, these, as she nods to the two scars of her head almost being chopped off.
Yep. Oof.
And,
Nasty
yeah,
business, all that.
It was rather interesting. Anyhow, tell me, how are things in the family? How have things been going? I've missed quite a lot.
Honestly, much the same. Mother is still mother.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dad he's really just trying to brown nose his way into any noble circle at this point. It makes me feel a little bit sick, honestly, just how much he's just throwing himself at anyone with a, noble title.
Lack of dignity, I presume. Well, I now also heard Chrysandro has been absent, or has that been resolved?
He's still missing. I'm looking into it, but I've not really made much headway.
Any information there? Maybe I could help out a bit.
I mean, maybe, actually. You were in prison. I do tend to forget that, Sylvia. You are my young little innocent sister who I struggle to actually trying to murder any member of our family, for that matter. I hope that I wasn't a target.
No, I can assure you that was nothing of the sort, no.
Good.
Nobody was a target.
So is Gabriella by herself at this moment, or are we there as well?
Gabrielle's on her own. She slipped away. This is while you guys are having all your meeting with Davil.
Oh, okay, good.
It was a rather good framing device, but I would never hurt you or anybody in our family, not even Mother.
Well, that's fair enough. As for Cassandra, I think he got mixed up with a bad crowd.
Well, that's quite unlike him, is it not? He was always kind of a mummy's boy.
Yeah, and then he turned 18, discovered alcohol, and went a little hard.
That sounds rather familiar to some.
Hey, I didn't say... Okay, I have said a few things about your murdering, but nothing about your rambunctious behavior.
No. You see, I've been recently working with... I think you even met him. Logan Margaster.
Logan... I remember the Margast. Oh, Logan was that prick, wasn't he?
We used to spend time at their family's noble estate.
Didn't he... I'm pretty sure that Dad tried to get me to, try to line me up to marry.
Yep, that's the one. The one
was horrible. He had that really bad spot on his forehead, but it was like that big. It was huge. Yeah, he never popped it.
He now wears a beret to cover things like that up.
Oh, of course he does. I mean, probably covering a bald spot. I mean, he must be what? He was closer to your... I was older than him. He must be around what? Is your 32 now? So he must be around 33? I honestly can't remember if he was older or younger than you.
I'm not sure. But he's a rather helpful asset in my recent ventures.
I mean, is he? I'm trying to think.
He can hit things well, he can take hits, and he saved my life, like twice, I'm pretty sure, within the past week. So, yes, I would say a pretty useful ally.
Fair enough. If he works for you, maybe you should come back to Dad and tell him you're ready to marry him. I'm sure Dad would welcome you back with open arms.
I think I'll pass on that one. My apologies. But anyhow, what else is new? I also joined up with the Order of the Gauntlet, actually, as she materialized her gauntlet.
You are breaking out of prison, joining a church? What is happening? Who are you, and what have you done with my sister?
The church was more of... For one, they offer me well-paid jobs, and for the other, I do align with quite a few of their viewpoints. Not all of them, of course, but a decent amount.
Still looking about anarchy for Waterdeep, then?
If you mean by transparency for the Lords of Waterdeep, yes.
Well, I mean, if at least it was a bit more transparent, maybe we'd had a chance to get in somewhere.
Oh, that reminds me. From last time, one of the reasons why I went on my small vacation was that our family did try to attempt to get up to that council one time by interesting means. Anything you know about that? Resolving, happening? Did it go through?
I think whatever spanner you put in the works put a big black X on us, having inter-family conflicts of trying to murder each other. Don't really look like you've got your shit together enough to be considered to be lords of the masked council here.
Well, that is good to hear, at least.
Unless Dad's really good at hiding it, but I'm pretty good at going through his stuff, and I haven't seen any weird masks or stuff. I mean, outside the weird stuff that him and Mum got up to, but you know, that's a different story.
Yes, let's pass on that one. The jackal mask. Well, anyway, so one more question. But sorry. So do we have any good family relations? Sorry, good relations with any other noble families in the city? I know you mentioned Father trying to, get into some social circles. Was he successful?
A couple, yeah, very minorly, just across the board. I mean, what families in particular are you thinking about? I mean,
Castellanta is one of them. The Castellantas.
Castellana would probably be a big no.
Yeah, the last time I checked, they were still pretty rich. They were rich 10 years ago, weren't they?
They're loaded.
Really?
They've got that big mansion still down by Delzoran Street in the Seaward. It's huge.
It is rather massive, yeah. Nothing, a bit bigger compared to our villa, is it not?
Oh yeah, much bigger. It spans like a good couple of courtyards. Ours is just the one little one.
And of course, then the Margasta family. I would appreciate if there was a way I could get into their estate. Legal, of course, and with the permission of the owners.
Margasta and Father get on a little better than Castellanta. I think they might be trying to organize some kind of trade deal, last I heard. I don't know if it's gone through or not.
Interesting.
Honestly, all that stuff kind of just not really interesting, personally. But I can find out for you.
It would be a huge favor. I would appreciate it.
I can look into it. Where are you hiding out then? And I assume you're not going by Sylvia anymore if you're, still a wanted criminal of Waterdeep, I imagine?
As correct as always, sister. Well, actually, you might also find this rather amusing. We are starting up the Troll Skull Alley Tavern again with my associates.
Isn't that the ruin?
Mm-hmm. We how to put it? We earned it by a job, and we are going to be renovating it from financial sources I rather wouldn't want to look into. But we'll be renovating it, and it's not that far from our home, is it not?
It's not. It's only maybe 10, 15 minutes or so around the corner. I'm just trying to think. I think we broke in there when we were kids. Maybe not you and me, but me and my friends.
Oh,
yeah,
wait,
we stole some old bottles of wine. They were like vinegar.
Oh, yeah. Mother found you, and you spent several weeks in your solitude, wasn't it?
I mean, I spent several weeks in solitude every week. That's kind of how Dad got on. Still does, if he has his way. But,
yes, of course. But it will be easier for us to keep in contact in that way.
Sure, I'll try to drop by and get out again. I can only really leave on business. Dad's worried about, the sun ruining my perfect skin, so no husband will ever love me. Usual shit.
Yes. That sounds like some things really never change. Rather fascinating.
I mean, yeah, I maybe don't drop by, actually. It's not worth your time. You'll just get in trouble or something. Yeah. Or they'll just... I mean, maybe they would report you to the guard. I don't know. Yes. I mean, the word must have got out that you broke out. I think I heard about it, but really? nothing super major.
I didn't see any wanted posters just yet, so I'm keeping calm. But
I just heard it on a grapevine somewhere. Maybe the guard are just talking of it.
But yes, as for the name I'm going by Gabriella Duran.
Gabriella Duran. Gabby. Yes. Got it.
Yes, Gabby. Yeah, sure.
Gabby it is.
Wonderful. Well, how about we have some tea and, catch up for a bit?
That'd be nice. I think the priest is busy, but it's kind of just more like a help yourself, leave a donation kind of vibe I'm feeling in here, because no one's come to take our order yet, so it must be a help yourself kind of thing.
Presumably. Well, let's see what we can get.
You go up, have your tea. Your sister will donate a platinum piece. The house of the Holy Land's house. And yeah, I mean, anything else you want to discuss with her?
Gabrielle would give a sponsor, and she also says, oh, also, I almost forgot. Would A group of children happened to be knocking on the doors in our estate in the past week or so, 2 weeks.
Did you have something to do? I thought that was like a joke.
No, perhaps they didn't have a home. Having
Yeah,
them
like
sent to
3
school.
orphans like came up to the gates, and they said that they were sent looking for me. I genuinely thought someone was just trying to fuck with me. I was out at the time, so I only heard about it from Mother. She chased them off the property a few days ago. I'm not really sure where they went, but they were asking for me. Apparently, I had to convince them that I wasn't going out. You know, Father immediately assumed that they were my kids that I'd had with some man. You'd think it.
My apologies. At the time, it was the best idea I had.
It's fine. I dealt with it, but yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even see them, let alone know where they went.
Yes,
Mother
I
was very.
figured it was
horrible.
worth a shot. But yes. But then she probably spent some time with her sister, chatting, eating, catching up, and then returned to Droskon.
Yeah, perfect. So you will drop back around, I will say, probably, let's say around 6 p.m. So the sun is nearing setting. So you guys know that you've got a little bit of time before you need to go towards the Godcatcher, and also to, you also need to go to Weird Bottle's Concoctions as well, so you probably want to leave fairly soon if you want to hit that in time.
She's also changed her appearance back to normal.
Gabrielle Evans, she arrives back now.
Afternoon, evening, folks. How's it going?
Look, I got money for doing nothing. It's great.
Where did you get that? Where did you get that coin from, Brent?
Not telling.
And he smells the money.
I knew. I had a little tingle in my nose earlier. I can feel it. It's like a 6-10.
Hey.
I get that sometimes. Would you like some snuff instead?
No. I'll rather stick with the coin. I'll take that if you don't want it, though. It might be too heavy in your pockets, you know. Just
No,
saying.
I'm pretty sure I'm able to carry more than you are. Weekend.
But if you give me the money to carry, you have more, more weight you can carry for other things like your swords and I don't know.
Can you smell bullshit, Gabriella?
I think I smell bullshit.
Yes. How was your trip to?
I was just trying to be
you know
helpful.
what? I've already forgotten.
It was wonderful. I had some food and some coffee. Very good. How was the meeting?
We are fucking loaded. It's amazing. We've got all these people that are going to help us get this up and running.
No.
It'll barely be any work for us, which is
That
even more
sounds
amazing.
like a too good deal to be true, honestly.
Yes, and
No,
they gave us
no.
1,500 gold coins.
Mm-hmm. And
No, it was more than that.
No, I'm pretty sure it was 1,500. No, I'm pretty sure.
No,
that's
it was more than that.
I mean, he only gave me 1,500. I don't know where the other 1,000 went. Nope.
Do I need to cut your penis off? I swear I will do it. I
my
have
friend.
the facilities for it.
Oh, sorry. I was just kidding. I
Yes.
I may need to
misheard.
borrow your
It's-
dagger for the precision element, but don't fuck about.
Fine.
anyhow, is there anything else that we're going to be doing this evening?
Probably having a drink to celebrate, I should imagine.
That does sound rather nice, yes.
I mean,
Yes.
we've not got anything planned, so why not take the evening off after a day's hard work with, bartering
What time is it, by the way? Has any good time?
It's 6 o'clock in the evening, I think, last time I checked.
Okay. Maybe. Yes, I agree. Now we got that sorted. I agree with Mr. Fancy Pants over here. Maybe we should take the night off, enjoy ourselves, and
Margaster. It's pronounced Margaster.
yes, that name, yeah. Maybe we could go enjoy ourselves, but first we need to find a safe place to put the money. There's a lot of money to be walking around with.
Can we just, put it next to Gugal or something?
Maybe. What's the name of the ghost again?
The safest thing.
Leaf, are you around? Leaf, are you around here anywhere? The ghost.
You hear
Leaf, is there a...
Come in. Oh, no. No, I'm sorry, I
It's-
forgot it was the ghost.
This is I don't know how you guys think about this, but maybe Leaf knows of a safe or something where he can put his money in here that is going to be secure. Maybe a safe, perhaps, or something. I don't know.
It's worth asking, or we could just, take it to the bank.
I mean, I carry my backpack everywhere I go, so I mean, I'm pretty sure putting it in my bag would be safe.
And then you lose your backpack, and
I mean, have
Are
you
you
seen
joking?
out my
I'm
backpack?
pretty sure it's fused to him. I think also I'm sleeping in it one night.
So
Yawning portal.
I mean, I was hugging it one time.
I'm going to ask Leaf. As
Didn't
Leaf,
look like a hug.
Obviously, this place used to be a tavern of sorts in the past. Where did the previous owner kept his coin, his earnings? Is there a secret safe place, or you can put it? Is it in here, perhaps?
He will.
If you want, you can tap the direction where this room
lift-
is, and you'll follow.
Lift taps on the stairs leading up, which I've only just realized your guys' stairs leading up are external. You've got to go outside and around the building to climb the buck to get up to the first floor. I've only just clocked that on the map. I just always assumed you had an internal stairway, but yeah, you got to go right on the other side. You'd hear a knock on the ceiling.
Oh, interesting. Let's leave and have a look. I'll go and.
I will accompany you. In case there is any money in the safe. As she
No. That's all right. I don't want it to break a nail. Let's go.
I am sure. It'll be
Okay, fine. And just try to be nice and look after my friend, huh? And then I go and I
will
check the
make sure.
whatever is.
Yeah, give all the
stop it.
floor.
You don't find anything along that immediate part of the ceiling. You imagine this trying to communicate. You could go upstairs, and after a little bit of tapping and walking around, he leads you all the way up to the 3rd floor, into what is Gabriella's bedroom, and into the turret, in which there's a ladder leading up. You hear a knocking higher up, and you climb up the turret peak, and one of the sort of like stones in the wall just is shifted 90-degree angle and is jutting out, and you can see there's a small crevasse behind it. You could probably stash something and twist the brick back in place.
Oh, look at this! Looks like a little place to store things. Look, and then I
That
think.
is handy.
Oh, look. What do you think? Do you think we should keep the coin here, or
I think
maybe
that's-
put it in the bank, or? Sullivan doesn't trust anyone with his money, not even the bank.
I don't think we should put it in the bank.
Exactly.
Because it's going to be more difficult to spend, and most of this is going to get spent very quickly.
That is understandable.
I agree.
Well,
I'll just put it here for now.
yes, I put it there and not in somebody's backpack that can be stolen, or...
Or eaten by a creature.
I don't think Google eats gold. It's not shrimp.
It would not fucking surprise me if he does.
I mean, he
I've
eats
not
anything.
I've
Look at
not
him.
seen him eat anything that's been
That's
actually
true.
edible. He keeps getting shrimp and things, but
What do you mean that
Nothing
shrimp are
fingers.
edible? Shrimp are a food.
You're
Yeah,
basically up
I
there
know.
as a reference, by the way.
it's 3 days old at this point, and he's still eating it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it was kind of swampy to start with.
He's gonna give 1 gold coin to Google.
Okay. Looks at it.
See what he does. Huh? See.
No.
I kind of want to make a bet with someone as to whether he eats it or not.
Is he gonna?
I don't.
I knew it.
I fucking
knew
knew
it.
it. I knew it.
Oh no, it's coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back.
is
Look at
it?
him. Look at him. You can see it getting
I think he's
stuck.
Ah, I
choking.
think he's joking. Oh my god. I don't know if.
Come on! It's like ding 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 ding. Smashes like a bottle off the thing. Ah.
Wait, if we put enough gold into him, will it be an effective long-ranged weapon?
It's
Hold
not
on,
an
if we
aimable weapon.
If we feed them to him,
You turn
Then
him around
how
and
many
you
do you think
squeeze
will
him very
fit?
hard, and then it comes out of his
Excuse
butthole.
me. Google is not a weapon to be used leisurely.
no. I don't mean a weapon. I mean like a piggy bank. Just put the coins in the top end, and then when we need some, we just give
Squeeze him out.
a wiggle.
All right.
Okay, let's put the coin here, and then let's head out of town. I gotta go take a shower quickly, get ready, and then we go hit the town tonight. We have a day off tonight. Hey, and Sullivan likes it.
Fair.
I'm gonna tug on Sally real quick. And tell him to
What?
calm down.
What happened?
Are we meant to be delivering that bottle, the potion?
Oh yes. Oh no. In fact, I have something to do tonight.
Oh,
You do?
that was rather sudden.
That was a
You kind of went from hell yes, 69 out of 10, let's party, to 0.
Yeah. I just forgot. I had to meet someone.
Well, I think we're trying to say is that
You have to meet someone.
I think we
Yes.
should party out from this place. You know, go to a few taverns and really have some fun with it.
Well, yes, that's what I meant. Like having a little
Should we start-
about town night.
Yes. Okay.
Could I get the map real quick, so of Dragon Heist again?
Sure, just of the whole time.
Yeah.
Of course. Here you are.
I'm just trying to think of where. So we need to go to Godcatcher. Where was that again? Do we know
Godcatcher
where
is just
that is?
north of the market. You've seen it before. It's that large statue of the person holding the globe.
Yeah, I've heard there's some really good taverns around the Godcatcher area. Apparently they do some really
Yes.
good pints.
Yeah, perhaps you could go there and then. Yeah, why not?
Stonefish lady said about it, didn't she?
Yes.
Could Gabriella do a history check to see if she's aware of any good taverns in that
Yeah.
area from her
Sure.
time?
Same with
Logan.
Logan with
Yeah.
his propensity for taverns in the town.
I'll say you guys are both locals. You can have advantage.
History check is it?
Or you can use wisdom, I guess. Fair. I mean, 1622. The Godcatcher actually doesn't have that many taverns like immediately around it because of its proximity to the market. The closest taverns to it are the Galloping Minotaur Inn, which is a couple of streets over on Copper Street, or there's a good cluster of inns down, actually closer to the Lady Dreaming, to the southwest of it, near the Halls of Justice. Actually, there's the Tavern of the Flagon Dragon, Sapphire House, and Gerald's Dance, which are like a variety of fest halls, taverns, and like an inn, like an actual hotel almost.
I have been absent from the city for some amount of time, but I'm not aware of any taverns around the Godcatcher. It's more of a market, is it not?
Yeah, I don't
I mean, there's a couple north of the market, couple west. I tend to give them the benefit of the doubt. You know,
I mean, like,
they're not locals.
I know there's some southwest of the
like a
Godcatcher.
15-minute walk, isn't it? So I mean, it's local.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's local. Like, you know, I'd say whoever pub's down the road to me would be local. You know, we don't include our one.
I'd say Logan, the one that you know the best in that area is it's the same distance, maybe a little bit further to the Godcatcher and the Galloping Minotaur, but it's actually kind of like equidistant between the Godcatcher and Trollskull Alley, and it's called the Gentle Mermaid. It's like this beautiful tavern which doubles as a real fucking nitty-gritty gambling house. It's like probably the largest and richest gambling room of all of Waterdeep. So like it's like that is your high rollers, like, you know, that's where you go to lose or make some serious money.
You just got a lot of money too.
So, I mean, if you're wanting a good night out, then we don't even need to go as far as the Godcatcher. Like literally halfway there. It's closer than my parents' place. Yes.
Mm?
And the Gentle Mermaid. It's a beautiful place. You will absolutely love it. You lucky
Ooh.
types.
I definitely think I will.
It's there.
Did this?
There's a wonderful ambiance there. It's splendid.
I do love some good music.
Henrik, can you just remind me of this mission again? So I have to collect a potion.
So
then
there
the
is an
Isn't that right
alchemy
now,
shop in the trade ward called Weird Bottles Concoctions.
Yeah, then we've got.
And you got to
Take
pick
it
up the
to-
potions and take it to the Godcatcher, where a woman in a purple cloak will meet you in an hour after sundown. Give her the potions, pocket the payment for yourself.
Right.
We have-
So
We have to pay for the potions.
No, the potions are already paid for. He told you the potions were
Cool.
settled on his account, and he was basically saying, like, I've
we
already
go.
settled up with Schemo. I've basically been paid. He's like, that was sorted, but so he's like, so just take the direct payment. You know, whatever she's gonna pay for the potions, you guys can have.
So guys, I think we should freshen up. I've just thought of a new invention that's maybe less chaotic than the flamethrower. So I'm going to go to the shops and fetch for some additional things. Maybe clothes with Google. I think that'd be smart.
And it's getting a little late in the day, don't you think?
I think most shops are closed at these times.
I mean, a lot of them are open, you know, but kind of, it's like, why go in at the very end of the day? They're clearly closing up. You don't want to be that guy, you know.
But
So let's just
more
party
quiet.
tonight, and you know, you're not going to be using the flamethrower today. You're not going to be using it tomorrow. So what's the rush?
you see, like, when it comes to inventions, when you have the spur of the moment, you kind of want to be able to do it. So I want to be able to, like, invent it tonight, you see. So I'm going to have to get equipment, and I don't want to break in and steal.
Also, equipment might not be there tomorrow. Huh?
Exactly.
Some guy might go in here right now, get what you need, and then tomorrow, poof, is not there.
Okay, this isn't because I'm now rich, because we're rich, is it? This isn't a gold thing. You were thinking of this before?
You are rich. Speak for yourself.
Yes, I know, but so
you
are
are
we.
rich.
Like,
What
we
do
are
you do?
rich now.
Oh, like we. Oh, I thought.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You know,
No,
like we're cash rich as well as asset rich with this wonderful place.
It's okay.
It's at this point you hear a banging on the front door.
I'll get it. And she just.
Yes, you will. Good stuff.
As is happening, I'm gonna go to Bosco. I was like, Bosco, I'll come with you, Bosco. Need to go there. Get his potions. Deliver quickly. They don't even realize we're gonna leave.
I know, I'm aware.
I like that idea, my
I
friend.
was there too.
Logan's just like scratching behind his ear so doesn't hear any of this, even though I'm right next to them.
I don't think they can hear us. So
I'm just saying, you know, Gabriella's going outside to collect the person, so should we go down there with them?
yes, that's it's a bit weird. Is anyone expecting anyone?
I don't need anything up here, so you know, Sally, you can bathe if you wish, or we can whatever. I'm gonna go down and make sure Gabriella's okay.
Is it no? So, hold on, just hear out. There's no way to access like the first floor via
You guys
inside.
could very easily install.
Yeah. Okay, we might do
Yeah, I think that'll be one of the first
Yeah.
things to do, just to unhand wave that.
that.
But Gabriel will probably make her way to open the door.
Alrighty, so Gabriella, you
go
kind of like come
downstairs.
down from the outside, and you end up coming up from behind, the like individual who stood at your front gate, and you see it's a like halfling man, like mutton chops, big bushy eyebrows, and he's just like sitting there, like standing there, arms crossed, just waiting. And he bangs the door.
Can I help you, sir?
Alright, no, I'm just waiting to get inside.
No, I'm one of the co-owners of this establishment.
Oh, thank goodness, someone who's got fucking time for me. I'm Broxley Fairkettle, lovely to meet you. Fellowship of Innkeepers, you're here starting in.
Indeed, yeah. Well, we are trying to. It's still a work in
Oh,
progress.
that's very good indeed to hear. Well, I just, inns and taverns, they're few and far between the North Ward, so I want to just, see what's going on, make sure everything's all up to code. Maybe if you'd like to join the Fellowship of Innkeepers, it'd be very, very good for you, and you'll avoid further harassment from myself and my colleagues if you do so. Small stipend, once a month. A little bit up front just to move things along. But, we can make sure I can put you in contact with the Vintners, Distillers and Brewers Guild, a few things like that, get you rolling.
Oh, well, that does sound lovely, but I'm not the single owner of this establishment. We need to discuss this with my associates. But we'll be sure to inform you. What's your name again? My apologies.
I'm Broxley Fairkettle.
One moment, please.
Fair kettle.
Fairkettle, yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Fairkettle. Anything else you wish to inform us about? Also, Gabriel
yes,
Durant.
membership to the Fellowship of Innkeepers just depends on, I guess, how big this inn is going to be. How many rooms you're looking at, how, if any, or just going to be a tap room. What's the kind of plan?
Honestly, we are planning on having bedrooms. I assume it's as I said, a work in progress. We still need to scout out what exactly we plan to do. There's definitely going to be a tap room. We are contemplating bedrooms as well, but that's all that we managed to think of at the moment. As you can see, the building still needs dire renovation.
Oh, indeed. Of course it does, indeed. Well, you'll need probably staff then as well. I can always put out a few call-ins as well, see if we can get anyone like that rounded up for you.
That would be splendid, yes. But
now, it is a tough old life, here in Waterdeep. This tavern here used to be haunted, It's good to see living souls in it once more. It was a weird time.
It was... Well, yes. Also, I wanted to ask, where can we find you once we decide on the matter?
Oh, well, the Fellowship of Innkeepers have got a few representative kind of like kiosks and various shops and things just kind of all throughout Waterdeep. There's one in every ward. I'm not necessarily all of them. I'm operations, so I kind of go around.
Got it.
You see, it's a hard life. I'm a father of 9, you see, so I kind of got to pick my own hours. The wife, she works a lot as well. She's a baker. She's up from early normally, and then I'm in late doing all the tavern stuff. Just you guys following the rules. My life's very challenging, so if you could just pay... Join the Fellowship, makes my life a lot easier, makes your life a lot easier. Everyone walks away happy, big smiles.
As I said, we'll be sure to inform you. As I said, this is not a matter that I solely can decide.
That's fine. But, I'm sure someone, either myself or one of my colleagues, will be by in the next, let's say, half day or so, maybe tomorrow morning, just to see how you're getting on.
Sure, wonderful. A pleasure to meet you, and
you didn't catch your name?
Gabriella Duran.
I forget names all the time. I've already forgotten it. All right, have a nice day. See you, love. Bye-bye. He doesn't walk off. Just let him.
Damn guilds. Well, anyway, as she turned to walk back to the others.
Yep.
It's like, well, that was a thing.
How was it?
Well, it is a representative of one of the Guild of Innkeepers, there's a guild for everything in fucking Waterdeep. Well, yeah, a representative of the Guild of Innkeepers just trying to subtly tell us that we should join the guild and pay the fee, or suffer consequences of not paying the fee and not joining the guild. It wasn't very nicely said, but it was a suggestion that I think that he didn't expect us to decline.
What kind of consequences?
Well, the guilds communicate with each other, so if we annoy this guild, perhaps the others will also refuse to service us. They're very tight-knit.
Yes, but what you do forget is that we're in close connections with the guild, because the person that's put our name through is very well connected.
If you say so. I'm just putting out there that it's a decision that we should make if we wish to join this guild or wish to work alone and not pay these monthly, I think, payments as well.
Did you ask him what the benefits would be if you joined this so-called Innkeepers Guild?
Honestly,
yes, and how much?
Yeah,
yes.
Did he set the gold amount when she asked? I think
nope. He said a monthly stipend and a small cost up front. That's all he said.
It sounded very shady. Like, a small stipend at a monthly cost is something that will rack up a lot, I think. And he didn't list any particular advantage. I think this is just like a very subtle, like...
Do you think it's a scam?
I think it's...
Maybe people heard...
The entire guild system of Waterdeep is like a multi-level marketing scam.
You hear another at your door downstairs.
I'll get it. That's
the sun is almost setting, and it's like the sun. You think this is like people probably operate until sundown? So it's like this is like the final rush by trying to get around you.
At
this moment, I look at Bosco. Bosco, I think it's a good time for us to go to this potion shop. Get his potions.
Well, I need to grab my materials. Logan, I trust you. Being the
I'm sorry, what?
Being the noble you are, I'm sure you can look after Gabby here about any more of these he's and didders. Those fingers, not the air fingers, the threats of these guilds. They are.
Well, yes, but don't go now, because we've got people to talk to, and then we're going on the lash.
We'll come back for that. Don't worry. I'll go with him just to make
Wait,
sure he
why are
hangs
you
up.
going?
Because it's not good to him. Let him go alone. I'm gonna go make sure he
So
goes.
we send you with him.
Why
as-
don't we just all go together?
Because you're dealing with some business here.
Yeah. They're
Not
business
for
here.
long. We can get rid of these.
Oh,
and then
anyway,
just
I
not
was
answer,
This,
and then-
this is just a few minute talk, not even. It's like I can just tell them to piss off. Anyway,
Yeah, let's do that. Let's have 1-2 minutes tops with this new person, and then we'll all go together shopping for Bozzy.
yeah. And Gabriel would promptly head down.
Also, start taking.
Logan's going with her.
You head down. This time you see standing at your door, there's a human man. He's got like kind of fairly well dressed, and next to him there's a female tiefling wearing spectacles, and she's like got little like quill and parchment, and she's constantly writing down everything that he's just talking, but like, and I'm now standing outside the establishment awaiting the.
Good afternoon.
Supposed-
May we help you?
I've been
Good
interrupted
evening,
by
good
someone.
evening.
I'm turning to my left and I'm seeing two individuals. One is probably a noble based on his attire. Hair color
Correct.
suggests that he is probably a Margaster based on the fiery red nature of it. The woman at his side may be his lover, maybe his mistress.
Uh,
Put an asterisk next to
Excuse
that.
me?
No, not yet. No. I'm Logan.
excuse me.
I'm Logan Margaster. You're excused. I'm Logan Margaster. This is my business associate, Gabby. I don't know you said it.
Gabriel,
I-
pleasure to meet you.
Sure, that.
Indeed. I am Hammond Craddock. I introduced myself as Hammond Craddock. Are you getting all this, Ginny? You keeping up? Yes, sir. I'm trying my best. I'm talking very quickly. That's fine, Ginny. Now, I represent the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild. My good friend of mine, Broxley Fairkettle. It's with 2 T's, Ginny. I'm sorry, sir. It's fine, Ginny. You don't need to get so worked up over it. This is Ginny. She dictates everything that I do, so that whenever I die, people can read of my greatness.
Splendid. How may we help you? Yes, Broxley Fairkettle recently visited, and we told him that we will contemplate on our stance in these matters.
Oh yes,
We
I'm not here about the Fellowship of Innkeepers. I'm representing the Vintners, Distillers, and Brewers Guild. It is a slightly more expensive tariff than the Fellowship of Innkeepers. This one can run you, depending on what sort of stock you'd like, it can run all the way from small 50 gold pieces up front to 1,000. And the monthly costs then vary on top of that as well.
Well, that sounds very interesting and something that we will need in the future, but today our evening is rather busy, but we'll be sure to contact you in the next day or two. Where might we find you within the city, good sir?
Any of the guild halls probably would be wise. I personally own a small wine shop in the trade district. It's just my name. It's just Hammond Craddock Wines.
Yes, we will find you there then and inform you of our decision.
Indeed.
It was wonderful meeting you.
Indeed. I hope you do take the guilds here, very seriously. Have you called your local guild reps to have them look at costs for repairs? The tavern you have is quite run down.
We've got people for everything.
We've
Don't
been
worry.
contacting various
we-
sources.
Yes, we run in the right circles to
Well,
have all the right people.
It's good to see that some people in the city remember that it was built from the blood, sweat, and tears of the very same guild still running today.
Yes,
Well,
the system has all this time. Anyway, what do I want to say? Well, as I said, it was a pleasure to meet you, and we will be sure to be in contact with you and any guild representatives and the like.
Of course.
Well-
Well, I will probably call back maybe in a couple of weeks, see how you're getting on if I haven't heard from you. Maybe tell you about some new spirits and wines that I have to offer. I had some samples, but I suppose you don't want those. Like, take
Well,
this up.
We shouldn't. We said we'd
Yes,
wait.
thank you for the offer, and we will sure to try them out when we visit you. If you can have them prepared, we would value that a lot.
Of course, I'll have them prepared whenever you next drop by. Obviously, I keep most of them in my own establishment anyway.
Yes, splendid.
Ginny, dictate that I'm going to turn over my left shoulder as I walk away from this conversation. And we go.
Gabrielle would probably give Jimmy a fucking silver piece or two. Yeah, silver piece.
She like just like you like go off the mic. She like doesn't stop writing what he's doing, so you gotta just like drop them on her parchment. She's like, instead of writes around them.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh god, it's fine. Just follows after him. I don't know why you get on like this, Ginny. Really, I've never done anything horrible to you. You act like I beat you in public. It's terrible for me.
You're not getting paid. Well, anyhow. Yeah.
While this is happening, like, what the whole conversation can like, what's gonna look for a different way out from the Charles Square Alley?
I was gonna say, are you guys gonna try to sneak away?
Yeah, let's try.
Well, they're distracted with Hammond, Craddock, and Ginny. Yeah, you guys can make me a stealth check if you'd like to try to slip away unnoticed, because the entrance to Troll Skull Alley, that there one's on the west side, and the stairs descend to the north side, which puts you out on the main street, on Serdun Street.
Fuck, where's my... Shit.
Are you disadvantaged because your armor, Bosco?
Sure.
You're not wearing half plate.
Oh fuck, I don't have... wait a second, I didn't even open my character sheet yet.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god,
This
let's
is
go.
the party of shit passive perception as well.
Ah, fuck!
There it is.
What do you mean 15 is a good passive perception?
Fuck you, rogue.
15 is a good passive perception, Gabriella. It's just enough, in fact, to hear Sullivan and Bosco climbing down the stairs as quietly as they can, as Shadowclaw steps on a like rusty nail that's come through the stairs. Like, fuck! As Bosco's like, shh.
They're trying to depart early. Could you go? And she nods in the direction where they're going.
I mean,
No, we'll just follow them. We already know that where we're going. We're going to the shop and then we're going on the
Honestly,
lash.
How about we try and follow them without them knowing that we are following them? I have an interesting feeling about the duo.
Are you fucking kidding me? Have you seen this armor? This shit.
We can blend in.
Deafens people when I walk.
There are more ways to hide than just hide in the shadows. We can just blend in with crowds. Or how about fuck it.
When the fuck have you seen me blend in anywhere, Gabby?
Fair.
The hair tends to make me fucking stick out. The clothes tend to make me fucking stick out. The beret is gorgeous, isn't it?
All right, let's just go. And she'd promptly head towards Bosco and Sullivan when they're trying to get away.
Quick, let's go.
As you guys are at the bottom of the stairs, you like look left towards the corner, like, this is clear. And you like turn to go right, and that's when Gabrielle walks around the corner and it's like, well.
Am I interrupting something? Sorry.
No, nothing. I'm just gonna go to the shop with Bosco here, and that's it. We're back in 5 minutes. Maybe an hour.
Don't worry.
Hang on, wait, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour.
Yeah.
It's a bit different. We've got nothing to do. We can't get on the lash until you're back.
Yeah, we'll accompany you.
I can't.
We're coming with you.
Yeah, come on. What could go wrong? I'm sure it's just a quick trip to the shops can't, be nothing.
I mean, now you've said that, you fucking cursed it, haven't you, Gabby? If this shit goes wrong, it's Gabby's fault.
I guess you go all together then, no problem. I look at Bosco's like, okay.
I mean,
Can I insight to see? Because this is probably very sus behavior.
I mean, like, you can decide how sus you think Sullivan is.
I mean, to be fair.
I mean, yeah, but like, more sus than normal or not? That's the
Sure.
difficult thing.
Yeah, if you like.
Yeah, he yeah.
I mean, the smart thing to do here would probably be actually to get changed first. So I'm gonna get out my mail, ding ding, and I'm gonna put on my nice fine clothes I've got. Come on, Bosco. Let's see if I can make some cute clothes while we're at it too.
Bosco talks to himself. I feel like Bosco made a slight error in his speech there, because he said, come on, Bosco.
Oh, come on, Google.
Oh,
Sorry.
he's clearly not really well, people. We're definitely going to shop. Let's go, Bosco. Let's go.
I need to change.
Wait, is he getting changed or are you going now? Like,
I don't know.
Like
What are you
you
doing,
didn't
Bosco?
even know what your little plan was.
Excuse me.
What plan? There's no plan. We just want to go to the shop.
You were trying to sneak off. We agreed that we would get rid of the person
I
at the front.
didn't want to interrupt the conversation. You guys have
Alright,
such a
how
good
about-
conversation downstairs.
how
It's
about
like,
this,
let's
alright?
not be quiet. So that,
You are full of shit, but like more full of shit than normal. How about
yes.
this? We are transparent with each other here.
Oh,
It-
absolutely.
You are transparent as a
I am.
pane of murky glass. At the
Hand on my heart, everything I say, it's
You have
true.
a heart?
And nothing but the truth.
Wait,
I mean, he might
somewhere
have a
this-
couple.
this-
Wow.
One's his, one's Shadow Claws. We probably have to kill them both.
While this is happening, Boss is going to go upstairs and get out of his armor and change his fine clothes.
Try
Like,
again.
It's up to you, Sally.
all I'm just saying is that if there is some other reason you wish to go to the shops, it would be much simpler to tell us now than to have something unpleasant or surprising happen while we go to the shops.
Yeah, I mean, you are depriving me of high quality liquor and medium quality women, and definitely low quality men. Okay, so just have that in mind. And if you're doing a little job or getting up to mischief, fucking pay us off. Have the decency to just, make the problem go away.
Fine,
It's the
okay.
Waterdeep way.
Okay. Sullivan will tell you. Some of it, not all of it. We're gonna go for a little job, a little delivery job. That's it. We're gonna pick up some potions and deliver it to a lady, and she's gonna pay us. That's it.
Was that hard?
Gee.
Like, genuinely. The way you tried to cover this up, it also
It's just now we're gonna have to split into 4 ways, my friend. That's the real reason. Okay, that's
So it's
fine.
pure greed.
Okay.
That's what that
From
makes
now
you
on,
turn against
Sullivan swear is gonna tell you all the jobs.
Honestly,
Not the whole is
Bullshit.
behind it. but
Absolute bullshit. You're
I'm
lying to us straight away
contemplating-
again.
I'm contemplating on just
if
hiring
okay,
someone.
okay.
to have
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
on
Here's the deal.
someone.
Obviously, I don't have the, let's say, the best of friends sometimes. So that's some weird connections.
Yeah.
If you want to get into the jobs I have to do, you guys are more than welcome to come and help, but don't ask many questions. Sullivan is glad to share some of the reward with you.
As long
Just-
as we're not murdering anybody or doing any high crime,
That's the people I deal with, my friend, is not the people. Let's say it's not the type of people you're gonna deal with. So that's if you want to help us in the jobs.
I'll put it like this. If it's a simple delivery job, there's only so much that could possibly be illegal about it.
It's all I'm saying is you join this little group of silver golem people, and they all high and mighty and lawful and all these things that doesn't go very well with Sullivan.
Honestly,
As
it's
long
not
as you
like
do,
I had a choice.
as long as you don't put Sullivan, as long as you don't take it personal, Sullivan does, because obviously we have to eat, we have to,
Yes, of course. As I said,
So
I'm willing to do things that could be considered less than legal to some extent. I
So
do have my
if-
boundaries, but this does not seem to cross any of them.
okay, if that's okay, the next time if it's something there's a little bit not so legal, shall I say, I'll make sure to tell you beforehand.
And how
And if you're
about
comfortable helping, no problem.
Yes,
How does
that
that
is-
sound?
that is basically what I've been trying to say. Just
Okay.
be transparent enough to tell me how bad the
Fine.
situation is. Thank you.
Okay.
Wonderful.
There's certain things Sullivan doesn't
Yeah,
want to.
she'd extend
share.
her hand to Sullivan.
Okay. You're shaking it.
Perfect.
There you go. Okay, Bosco, we told them.
Bosco's getting changed upstairs. He's not there.
That's nice. Yeah, okay, as I go up the stairs like, Bosco, fuck's sake, we told them. Hurry up.
You see Bosco on the top floor trying to climb out the window. What? I'm joking.
Okay, so that's it.
Cool. Wonderful.
All right, and you're gonna head off in the direction of let's see, yeah. You're gonna head off towards Weird Bottles Concoctions in the Trades Ward.
Indeed.
All together. Bosco has taken off his armor and has left it at Trollskull.
Yep.
Okay, Bosco is not wearing any
shit.
armor. Is anyone
Have a good
else?
time.
Is anyone else removing their armor?
Gabriella,
My
No.
armor is very stylish, so I can keep my armor.
Gabriella keeps her armor and just
I'd probably chuck him a
Yes,
backpack, but I definitely wouldn't
Sure.
be wearing it.
Alrighty. So,
Almost read that Ismark walk. Almost Ismark. Almost.
right. So you arrive on Iramar's walk, and you see on your left as you're coming down off the high road. There's a sign sticking out, and there's this like old, run-down little shop, little apothecary, called Weird Bottles Concoctions. And just before we delve into weird bottles, let's take a little break, and so we'll be back in like 5 minutes. Just give everyone a little
Cool.
Is that guys? Bye.
Bye.
And we're back. The party are currently outside Weird Bottles Concoctions. The
Yes, we're
little
here.
shop windows there, you see a couple of shelves, bottles all down it, all various labels on them. There's a door on the right with a glass pane set into it. It says open on like a little sign flipped around to the front.
Well, we're here, Bosco. Doesn't look like what I was expecting, but shop is a shop, I guess. Let's go in.
What? Yeah.
Open the door. Go inside.
Alright, you open the door.
I'll go and move him.
Inside, you're greeted by a like rock gnome. He's got like this like short kind of like beard that like falls across. No mustache, just like a chin strap beard, but like that pulls away to a point. Slicked down, kind of like brown hair, light lilac eyes, pointed ears. He wears like a small cape kind of clipped across himself, purple pantaloons, a nice green tunic with brown sleeves, like white cuffs all flared out, and big black boots, all done in like beautiful golden kind of like just embroidery, just to really bring out the assets. And you hear, 1 second, please. I'll be with you 1 second. Yes, of course. Anything else that you can get with that thing? Yep. One of those for your hair. Amazing.
Hello there.
Hello. Yes, I'll be with you in 1 second, sir. I'm just dealing with this individual here, and then I'll be right with you. Don't worry. And that'll be 5 gold pieces. Much. 4 and.
Is there actually someone in there?
Yeah, there's a human man here buying something.
Oh, okay.
So he's now dealing with them. And he's like, you see, he's counting like 100 copper pieces out into his path.
I go over. I was like, "Yep, that's 5 in there. Just take it. It's fine. I can count it. Trust me. Just hurry up." Good base, sir. And then I kind of tap this human guy. I was like, "Okay, go. Silver's too busy."
Wait, hang on. What if it's wrong? You can't.
No, it's on him. So look, you can count. Like, just shove it. I'm taking the money. Just shove it across the
Of
counter.
course. Well,
Okay.
please. What can I get for you, sir? Healing potions, potions of clairvoyance, growth, invulnerability.
Me and a colleague here, we came to get a special delivery of some special potions
Our friend,
that has already been paid for.
sure you're aware of him. He's
some-
devil.
I'll look at Bosco. I didn't want to say his name in front of the. Okay, yes, a delivery for Davil. That's it.
Maybe. Yes, of course. And he waits for this door to. And he just walks over to it and goes like, and he just turns the sign to close and just locks the bolt across and goes, pulls across a little curtain. Right. So if I said, does anyone know who Davil is? Who would that be?
Are you
It's,
really going to make him say it? Hang on, look, see, Bosco's going to stare at him straight away.
He is
Okay.
nobody
Mhm.
and everyone.
Okay. I'm so sorry. You human man with the ginger hair, you human lady with the brown hair. You don't seem to know anything of what the fuck we're talking about. I kindly ask you to leave.
Oh, no. We're with them two. We know who Davil is. He's a wonderful businessman and totally knew about this thing.
I overheard them passing, but
Make me a persuasion check, Logan.
But
It's
I'm
With disadvantage because Gabriella only heard in passing. I'm sorry. My business here is with people who are aware of my contacts. If you do not know him, I highly advise you leave. Otherwise, no business will be conducted here this day.
I look at him. I was like, "God, please, just wait us for 1 minute. We'll be right there."
It's totally
Sure.
fine. I've just shut down my main business for this. The longer you take, know that it does cost me by the hour. Minute.
Okay. We'll go, but just one thing. I'm going to walk over to Sullivan and kind of lean to whisper into his ear, but then full volume. I'm going to go, "You're a cunt," and then we're going to leave. I'm going to open the curtain, open the bolt, turn it back to open the door,
What are you doing?
close the door behind.
Okay.
Oh,
Gabriella, do you
I
follow?
thought it was neat.
She follows.
As soon as you leave, close curtain. You hear the bolt. Right, now that those fucking numbskulls are out of the way, I'm Schemo. Nice to meet you. Lovely to meet some new Zentrum people, am I right? We love the Zentrum here. It's great, isn't it? And you all can hear this from outside so clearly.
Yeah.
The windows are like that thick. Like, and he's not subtle. The second the door's closed. What? This is my shop. I can be as loud as I want. Look, I support the Zentrum. Fuck the Xenophar.
And Puzzle's like trying to get.
Maybe we could just skip that down a little bit.
They're like,
We're gonna need to have another chat tonight with them.
just keep it down. Like, anyway.
You see
So-
his eyes just like suddenly change color, and he like looks you over very quickly and goes like, "Yes, cool. Okay, no strange any bullshit going on. Marvelous. Right. Yes, I know what Devil wanted. It is this box. Hang on, I've got a box in the back. Give me 2 seconds.
See, his eyes changed.
The detect magic.
It looked like he has a spell, yeah.
Bosco knows the spells, so I'm sure he would know it.
You can make an Arcana check, Bosco, if you want to try to identify it. EC is 11.
Are you gonna load?
I'll look at Bosco. Can you give him advantage? Because Bosco, did he see what you saw? Did he see
Do
that?
you cast spells?
I mean, Bosco, no.
Bosco knows anyway, even
Yeah.
without your assistance.
He's just trying to cast and be not got any magic on us. Yes, that's all.
He comes back out with a small coffer from behind the counter, and he opens it up, and you see it's this lovely silk-lined 4-divided box. And inside of it there are... oh, my webcam's so laggy all of a sudden. There are 4 potions, and they're all labeled Potions of Mind Reading. Closes it back up. Yeah, it puts it on the desk. There you go.
Potions of mind reading.
Indeed.
Okay, Google.
Okay, let's get on here. Quick question. I know it has nothing to do with me. I mean, it probably is, Zentari. Yeah, Zentari, man. Why is he using these potions? What is the purpose of? Do you know
These
this?
aren't for Devil. To my knowledge. Someone contacted Devil about getting these potions, and I've made them, and you're going to send them to that person.
Ah, I see. And what kind of other properties he sell in his beautiful establishment? Must have some.
I sell
very,
many things. Potions of healing. I have a few potions of clairvoyance, potions of growth, invulnerability, mind reading, obviously.
I say, just a curious question. You don't do discounts for, obviously, the maze in there.
Zentari, me.
Yes, of course I do. Basically, a lot of my potions I would not even stock. Most of the stuff I sell are things like, look over there, that entire shelf. Look at all those labels, and you see it's like make yourself 5 times younger, like hair, like restore those lost roots, turn your sex life around, like just every fucking thing. It's literally all snake oil, and I mean, I literally got some snakes. And I boiled them down, and I skimmed the fatty oil off, and I put it in bottles, and then I put them on that shelf with bullshit labels. And I charged like 5 gold each. It's great. You know what a snake costs? Like 4 copper.
You're smart. I like you.
So you basically do poisons with.
They're not really
different labels.
poison. It's completely edible and safe. They just don't really do what they say they do. They don't really do anything, really. But if people think they do, placebo win-win,
Okay,
The mind is a curious thing. When you think it works, it works.
Yeah, exactly. People know magic's real.
Interesting.
Why can't magic make your sex life turn around,
And is there anything, any special items for Zentarims? Or
the ones that says healing,
and
greater healing, clairvoyance,
ones,
growth,
okay.
vulnerability. Those are kind of like the actual potions that really work. They cost real money. Like they're like 50, 250 gold, depending on what you're buying.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. It's good to know, my friend. We're definitely going to be seeing us again. We could go back to get some more potions maybe
Sounds
in the
good.
future.
Yeah, look forward to it. Safe
Thank you
delivery.
very much, and we'll see you another time.
Ta-ta and farewell. He'll unlock the door. Waits for you to leave. Holding it open.
Yeah, I'll order Google to like keep the box and like guard it inside the bag.
I looked at the and said, okay, now that's out of the way. We just have to go and deliver the portions. That's it. Yeah, let's go.
Well, you know what? We didn't hear a single thing you said in there, so that's absolutely fine. Let's go.
He turns the
yes.
sign back to open and closes it. Like, goodbye, have a nice day. Thank you for dropping by. We had modest instructions.
It's got something wrong with his head. I know. He thinks it's sent. I don't know. He thinks it's sent to him. He's got something wrong with his head. I don't know.
Sure.
Hey, let's go. It's a crazy man.
Sure.
Let's go. Let's go. I could leave his potions. And I start walking towards.
And you're not with them? I just kind of assumed you were.
No. Me. I don't do very well with bands, you know, and sort of as like a lonely wolf sort of person.
You say that you've been stuck to Bosco for the past 4 fucking days.
He's like the
He's a
wolf's
lonely
puppy,
wolf with
you know,
a little puppy.
He's like the wolf's puppy. You have to look after him, you know.
Nah.
Otherwise, who's going to look after him? Look
Okay,
at this. Oh, and that thing.
The puppy has a puppy. His puppy's all the way down.
It's more like an unborn fetus.
Puppy has a fucking flamethrower.
Aborted fetus in his bag. That's what he's.
Listen, When we
Should we get
travelled
going
from-
then? Is it like a
travelled
midnight
from-
drop-off for
When
you?
we travelled like the Moonshine Isles, me and Sunny only had each other on the long boat journey. So
Exactly.
Friends.
Listen,
Yeah,
what you did
Remember
on
now.
those cold nights is completely between you two. I'm just saying, he's not a fucking lone wolf. He's got himself a company, that's for sure, but not in the way you normally say that. Anyway, let's just get this shit on with it so we can go on the lash.
Let's just
Yes.
get this on.
Did I see what time it was? Like, we have to drop off. Is it midnight? I have to
An
drop
hour
off.
after sundown was the instruction.
Oh, okay.
So by the time you guys walk across the market, you're gonna probably arrive more or less bang on time by literally sheer fucking chance.
Fine. Okay.
You fucked around just the right amount.
Okay, we'll go there. And okay, we need to find a woman with a purple cloak.
And I will ask just because the journey is still, it's not like an immediate journey, so it is about 20 minutes across from Iramar's walk to the God Catcher. So I guess obvious question: does Bosco or is there any members of the party do anything to the delivery? Do you check the
No.
potions? Do you we try to replace one and with something else?
No. They would be secure, like in his backpack. Like probably Google.
How many potions is it?
There was 4.
Bosco would not let you need them. He's Google's protecting him.
Logan has no interest in messing with
Yes.
the ship.
Perfect. Alrighty. You arrive at the God Catcher. And a quick look around, Gabriella would spot before everyone else with passive perception. Although there's no one in the street in a purple cloak, there is a black wagon with a woman sat in the rear of the actual cab. It's like a hired coach. Yeah, it's not like a not owned. It's like this one's been rented, like a taxi, basically, like a black cab equivalent. And you see in it, there's a woman hood up, like purple hood look.
Over there, I think.
Oh, that very peculiar black wagon. Fits you.
Mhm. Well, let's go do this quickly so we can.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, exactly. So Livo's gonna Bosco give the box. I'll go deliver it. You guys can come with me if you want.
No.
We'll keep an eye on you. I'll
We
go to
will
the rear
come.
of the carriage, Gabriella to the front, flank.
Come again, Logan. What do you say? I didn't hear you.
I'll go to the rear, you go to the front, just, keep away any potential riffraff, so
Cool.
they can do
Yeah,
that.
just
that's
keep an
everything.
ear out on the discussion. Yes. Anyway,
I'll probably as well maybe keep an eye around us and keep note of any suspicious presence observing us, perhaps.
fair enough. But Gabriel would oblige.
Okay. Oh yeah. They go across. I guess I'll open Google's backpack, take the box.
Yep.
As like, I go to the woman with the purple cloak.
She sees you approaching, and the door of the carriage swings open.
I was like,
Please,
oh,
step
hello.
inside.
Okay, I'll step inside.
I was sitting inside with him.
You
I'm
sit inside with
looking
him? Cool. So you're both face to face with this woman. She's got a hood up, covering like where her eyes are. You see that she's definitely wearing a mask under the hood. She's in kind of like close fitting, like leather clothing. kind of like with this purple cloak kind of like draped around her. And she just like holds it out of a hand very expectantly.
So I can't think about because I go like this, and then like just out of curiosity, what exactly are you gonna use these potions for? Because obviously the person that asked me to deliver this to you is, it's just a very peculiar person. Just very very curious.
I was unaware the devil was hiring such curious individuals for this job. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have paid. In fact, I still haven't yet. And she holds up her pouch and jingles it.
Okay.
Money or not?
Don't worry. Don't worry. This explains a lot. Secrecy is number one. Number one, quality of survival. Yes, I keep secrets all the time. Don't worry.
I'm sure you do.
Don't worry. No questions, no answers. Here you go. Sorry, I'm just playing.
But from my potion making skills, they're the quite unique set you've brought here. I would say you got me curious, but I won't ask further due to secrecy.
I appreciate the discretion.
Do I recognize her clothes, hair, or anything? Hair.
You have never seen anyone like her before. I mean, like, nothing kind of stands out.
Could I, I'm purposely trying to just kind of like peer through the mask, see if I can see any like defining scars or anything like that.
Make a perception check at disadvantage because she's actively trying to hide who she is and has picked a low lighting environment.
It's not a dark wagon.
16. You don't see any noticeable features. The only thing you do pick out is a single lock of curly, dark brown hair has like fallen out from her hood, and she very quickly tucks it back in behind her ear.
Okay, now that is out of the way. We have our gold. You have your lovely potions. I think it's time for us to leave. Let's go, Bosco.
Goodbye. And she will open the box before you leave, check that it's all in order, and then assuming you guys haven't fiddled with it.
Yeah, before we go, Bosco will count the gold and make sure it's right.
Yeah, she's handed over a pouch containing 15 suns, which is about 150 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Seems it will be in order. Thank you. And yeah, here we go.
That was obviously does Bosco. I mean, we didn't even know how much she was going to give it to us.
Yeah,
but she doesn't know that.
Well, that's a lot of money. I mean, assuming Bosco's going to tell us. I mean,
the wagon will.
Yeah.
How did that go then?
I bet they absolutely smashed it. You know.
We're following. Shh.
We're what?
Following?
We're following the wagon.
Okay.
No. It's a bad idea. No, Bosco.
Following the wagon? It's going north. It's going north on Soul Street.
My armor. I've got my armor on.
Bosco, listen, we don't want to mess around with our employer. Please.
If I was working for the Centarum, of course, I would definitely not, mess with their clients.
Exactly.
Of course, you are not working with them.
Of course not. And we don't have any problems with them. I already have my...
I'm just going to whisper to Logan. Logan, I think that she might be one of the people that's been robbing you.
Why do you say that? I was like, one of the people. I thought it was just one.
I don't know.
Do you know something that I don't?
I really... Can we hear this? Can we hear this conversation? Can you hear this whisper?
I mean, how loud are you guys being? Like,
I'm being quiet. I'm just whispering in his ear, thinking like.
I mean, you can make a perception check, Sullivan, just to see how much you detect. You got a quite low passive perception, so if he is whispering actively, it's quite challenging. And Boss will do a stealth check with charisma as your modifier.
My charisma's +1.
Okay, so 13 is the DC. He hears every word.
I was like, Bosco, we're not following this woman.
If she...
Okay,
trust me, I can smell trouble when I see. When I can smell trouble from miles away, and that would just happen. It's not our concern.
If
We
she
don't want
could be
to-
a lead in the Black Viper case, it might be worth time.
Currently, she's
No.
heading north on Soul Street, and she's heading towards Del Zoran Street, which you know, if she takes a left on that, she's going towards the Castle Villa.
I think that,
And that is why I did not want to bring you with me.
that does sound like an interesting avenue.
Okay, but in terms of stamina and speed, we're not going to outrun a fucking horse.
We can hire a cabbie.
Well, while that happens, I'm just gonna whisper to Google. Google, be a good boy, keep a bit of distance, okay, and follow that cabin.
Take a stealth check.
Where
go.
are we gonna be? Sorry, after this, what was the tavern?
You guys are at the Godcatcher. You said you were going to go to
We're going to the
the
Gentle
Gentle
Mermaid.
Mermaid, which I will put a marker down for you now. It's just to your northeast.
Yeah.
It's there on that ping. See it?
Okay, because
Right
I think I will tell him if we know the street, I'll tell him to like go to the Gentle Mermaids. You know.
It would be
Also,
where the
on
it would be on the
Selmore
corner of Copper and Sulmore would be the closest.
And Logan would give you the straight name.
Yeah,
straight away.
I'll tell Google to like go to that tavern and give them just direct directions of where the road is. You know, and what road it is.
Sullivan, this might be trouble, but it also, at least for you, means profit. The Order of the Gauntlet pays well for these things.
My friend, no amount of gold is good when you're dead. Trust me. I do not want to upset whoever she's working with. Those potions is trouble we don't have to get in our hands yet. At least not for now. Like I said, you promised to come with me, and let's just do the job and go and have our festivities and get drunk.
I just said that we would be transparent with each other, and I am fully transparent with you.
So next time I have a job, I'm not bringing any of you with me. That's it.
Well, maybe next
And
time you've got a
if-
job.
If you go and find, and you don't even know how much money this job has given us, it's got quite a bit. I'm not going to lie to you, which we need to share evenly between all of us.
Well,
But let's
well,
go to the tavern.
talking, I'm just gonna cut the coins in half, so it's 75 gold, and give it to him. Shh, shh.
Just directly to Logan.
No, to Sullivan. Well,
Oh,
he's
sorry,
talking,
to
just shut him
Sullivan.
up.
Okay,
Just to shut him up.
okay. How discreet are you going to slide a hand check to try to hide that?
No, I'm just giving him 75
Okay.
gold.
So you watch as Bosco kind of like next to Sullivan opens up the pouch that he has, counts out 7 platinum pieces, goes, there's no change in here. Sets it, takes one, puts it in his gold purse, pulls out 5 gold, and then gives 7 platinum and 5 gold to Sullivan.
There's a lot of coin here. So we just did our job. Go away. We split between us. We have some flags of ale, and have a happy day. No need to get involved. At least not tonight. Please.
But if we get involved at some point anyway, if not tonight, what is the point of stalling?
You look up the street, Gabriella. The wagon is gone. He's took it a turn. You've spent too long him and hang.
I'll go look at her. Oh, look. Oh, she's gone now.
I was
There.
sure Google
Ah,
has
shame.
already there.
Gugal is long left. As far as Gabriella and Sullivan are concerned.
Yeah.
Good.
Also, did you roll for Gugal's stealth check?
Oh, sorry. I'll do that.
Also,
now.
just to see if
And then I
anyone's-
also go. I'll go. I'll say the Gabriella. This is why we do this, and then I split the money evenly and give it to her as well.
Okay, so you
You
give
have my
her
money.
half,
of my 7. Yeah.
so she gets 37.5.
So 37 gold
Uh,
and 5 silver.
So
She would-
he's-
Give him back. She'd keep 25 gold and give him the rest back.
Oh,
Logan, you're notably just left out of this exchange.
Yeah, I'm looking straight at Bosco. Just hand slowly turning and extending.
I'm giving him 2 platinum.
No, that's not half. Come on. Half
Oh,
of
yeah.
75. Half of
Never
that.
mind.
I'm
75
sorry, Logan, but you're
is-
the most, you're the most rich out of all of us here, and I'm poor. I have nothing.
Okay, how about, do you want to do a little wager? How about we both turn our coin purses inside out, and whoever's got the least gets all of the other person's coin? How about that?
How about I'll
Because
give you the
you're
rest of
saying
your
that I'm
heart.
rich, so this is a good bet for you, surely.
How about when we get to your place, if you don't spend your money I'm just giving you right now, you get the rest of it.
So Gabriel would, in this case, because Gabriel would give the 12.5 gold.
Too late, mate. Sullivan's got it already.
Sullivan, you give it back to him. You said you took 25 and give it back to Sullivan.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But
I want my share. You agree to share, don't go back on your word, or else we're never going to
Sullivan,
make this
you
fucking
can give-
tavern work.
I kind of nod to Gabriel. I was like, and I thought I was the greedy one.
look, I don't need. I'm in this. Right.
Okay, it's a matter of fucking principle now. Don't stiff
Give
me
you
out of the
free-
gold.
I'll give you 3 platinum.
I draw my sword.
3 platinum.
I'm not fucking.
Oh, this is gonna get good.
I'm not holding it up to him. I'm just throwing it, so
Yeah.
I'm holding it.
It's gonna get good.
Sullivan, give him 7 gold now.
Are you gonna give
7 gold? No, I want 3 platinum, and then 7 gold and 5 silver.
Give him the 3
I
platinum.
get.
Three
Listen,
silver.
Split it.
I kept my end of the bargain. You gave me half. I gave half to Gabriella. Now, it just looks fair. You give half of your gold to Logan. I'm sorry to say that, but it is the way it is, my friend.
Bosco, if we can't
I'm
trust you with
gonna kill
30
you,
odd
Sullivan.
gold to pay the debts, how can we trust you with any of what we've agreed with our loan today?
I'll give him the extra 7.
Okay, you give him 7 for gold. You're still short 5 silver.
I just already said I give him 5 silver.
Have you given me 3 platinum,
Yeah.
and 7 gold, 5 silver?
Okay, the exact amount.
How fucking difficult was that? Seriously, fucking put his sword back. Put the card in his...
God, that was so funny.
Was Gugal obviously, was
Gugal's not rolled a stealth check yet, so I'm waiting for that to be rolled.
It's a plus.
Was Bosco's command loud or was it telepathic? I wasn't sure.
Bosco, I think he has to whisper.
Yeah.
So Bosco, do you want to do me another stealth person check for yourself? No one hears it. No one sees Gugal leave.
Cool.
Yeah, so Google's at 19.
Yeah.
The stealth check.
That's way above everyone's passive perception. Both of those checks, even with the +1 instead of the +3 for stealth, they're both 19s, so it's both.
Well,
Okay.
that's sorted. Maybe we can go and enjoy evening now.
Okay, let's... I know the quickest way to the Scalar Lover. Let's just go. Sorry, the Gentle Mermaid is proper name.
Yes.
Let's just go, and anything you see there or hear there about me, no, you fucking didn't.
Oh, bless you.
Also, quick question: is this place in the direction of where the carriage rode off to, or are we?
Somewhat,
Not
yes,
quite.
northeast
Yeah.
of you. The carriage went straight north, and then you lost track of it somewhere around Del Zordan Street.
Gabriel would, as they walk, just ask around to see if the people saw a carriage like that.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Cool.
Just a flat investigation over there, everybody.
Come again?
Just a flat roll, no advantage, no disadvantage.
Cool.
Streets aren't that busy right now, so it's not an easy task, but I'll set the DC. 21? Yeah, Logan is going to try to weave you to go immediately down Jilthun Street to then weave back up, probably Copper Street. But as you kind of like ask, in that brief kind of little like snippet of time, 21, you guys spent quite a lot of time fucking around, and a lot of people don't exactly just like stand in the street, watch a carriage go by, and wait for 20 minutes. Like you know, the people you can ask, they can be like, "Yeah, I saw it. It went north," and like that's it. They didn't. Or there a lot of people were like, "I don't know, like maybe lots of carriages go past this way." Like it's not helpful information, of course. But you at least confirm that you weren't like that. It definitely got to Del Zorn Street. After that point, you don't know if it went north, east, or west. You know it didn't go south because that would be back to so.
Oh.
But you lose it at that intersection, unfortunately. That's the only intel you gather.
Right, come on, the night awaits us. but not for long if we keep, fucking about.
Yep, let's go.
Fair.
So are the shops closed around the area? Or
At this time, yes, they're all kind of shut up because it's now an hour after sundown. Everyone's kind of like either out in the town or in bed, more or less, or in their homes.
Cool.
Beautiful. This building in the middle of a courtyard is this grand fest hall. It is this huge stone pile of turreted and balconied splendor. The result, its exterior is like just, it's as if people have bought and sold this thing and bought and sold this thing, and every time someone bought it, they were like, and then we put like a big facade on the west side and then like sell it, and it's like, and it's all the windows will be stained glass, and then they sell it, and it's all this weird amalgamation of different like architects' designs and influences, things like that from so many different people. The queue is non-existent, but outside the front door there are 6 bouncers who all stand and just kind of chatting back and forth with each other, and there are a variety of races. You see 2 half-orcs who look related, 1 human man kind of chatting away, a halfling woman just kind of like also like just having a smoke and just like chatting, a minotaur, and there is also just a tiefling as well, female tiefling, and they're all just kind of chatting back and forth, and they don't seem overly busy at this point. You're kind of like, midweek.
Logan will turn to us and be like, follow my lead. Don't fucking embarrass me. If you do, I'll forget that I know you. I may forget that I'll know you, by the end of the night, because
Indeed.
shit happens in here. It stays in here unless, you take it home and pass it on to your ex-boyfriend. Anyway, the point is, behave until
I
you
cannot wait. I cannot wait, my friend. Let's go.
Oh, this is gonna end. Well, let's go.
You guys start walking with confidence towards the front door. Can you all just make me flat charisma checks, please? Logan, because you frequent here, you can have an advantage. Spinning on Bosco. There it is. You guys all approach, and as you kind of get close, one of the half-orcs kind of steps out, arms folded, and goes like, hold up. Kind of eyes you all up and down. Stops at Bosco. Don't recognize you, mate.
Oh, don't worry. He's with
Don't
me.
recognise you either.
And that's because you've not been here before, Bosco.
Exactly. That's what. How would he know who I am then?
Okay, it's best to, try to be nice to these people. They're the ones who decide whether or not you make loads of friends and lose all your money tonight.
Gotcha.
You see, we've recently made significant progress on our business. We're just here to celebrate, and I can imagine we'll be here a number more times over the coming weeks and months. Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sure. But I'm gonna let you in, little man. The company you keep seem to hold themselves a little bit better than you do. Was any trouble or any sort, anything to make me, my colleagues, have to bat fucking eye, and you will be out here faster than you can say, and you can say pretty fast, I imagine. That's probably the noise you make when you get punched in the chest. Is that about right?
I don't know. They've been punched in the chest.
He punches you in the chest. Bah! Big fat. You're not wearing any armor. He just like swings. I'll roll for it if you
Honestly,
like, but
Honestly, the number of people who fucking fall for that every single night.
I don't know what your armor class is, but like, there's a 14 hit.
That just is.
So he socks you just like right in the chest.
Bosco like instantly goes for the flamethrower, but realizes no, not here.
Yeah.
You asked for that.
You take 1 point of damage.
Like, no offense to you, but
All right, sure, you can go in. He's funny. Kind of like a
Yes,
little midget
sure.
clown or something.
have a nice evening.
And as he says that, you see the halfling bunch who's like, fuck you say? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, Suze, please, just don't. Like, I'll fucking bite your dick again. No, please don't do that. I really... As you guys kind of like step past them as they part their ways and you enter, and you hear the boom, 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 that low like ebbing of bass as you kind of like step inside. The interior of this place is, the entire walls are lush, thick carpets, tapestries, curtains, hangings, all across the ceilings, these big drapes, kind of like beautiful, old, almost like circus tent style. These like soft glowing lights, there's subtle perfumes in the air, and like just warmth. This place is heated, it feels. It's cozy and active, and it is quite busy in here, although it looked dead on the outside. But you see there's these huge gambling tables and this big pit in the middle. All around the edge of that, there's these big like booths, like with like curtains that can be drawn across them. And there's also an upstairs area, which is like this large glass kind of dome that overlooks the pit itself. And you can see it's you identified glass just based on its reflection. It almost like mirrors, like it's one way kind of glass.
Also, as a note, Gabriella won't have her gauntlet visible in this area.
Also, I was going to wrap back to the halfling bounce now. Oh, just a heads up. My little friend will be flying here soon. He is very important to me. He's going to describe Google in very much detail. If you make him wait outside, I'll give the halfling a gold piece. Let me know and I'll put him in my backpack. He's no trouble. He's just my friend.
So you want me to let him in or wait outside? Sorry, it's confusing.
Come and get me. Let him wait. Make him wait outside so he doesn't scare the guests.
All right.
And I'll
do that. Okay. What if you're getting like a dance or anything? You want me to just bar straight in or leave it for a bit?
Yeah, no, you can come get me. It's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Have a good night,
You too.
Well,
I'd like kind of do the evil eyes, the dual bouncer.
Yeah. And you see he looks at you, like narrows his eyes, and looks on, and like blinches. Like, you need to stop getting so fucking close to me. He's like, stop giving him shit. If you're being racist to halflings, I swear to God. And the door like closes before you can hear where that goes.
All right.
After a few moments of kind of surveying the familiar scene, Logan will turn to the others, probably Bosco just getting back by this point, and be like, okay, you got one chance, okay? Do any of you three need fucking babysitting?
No, I think I'm fine.
Sully?
Absolutely not, my friend. I feel right at home. And then Sue just walks into the crowd.
Sure.
Bozzy? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Well, we'll be seeing him soon.
I'll follow him, Sully.
Okay, right, well, I'll meet you back home whenever then. Ta-ra! And I'll take a big scoop of coins out of my coin purse and go gambling.
Perfect. So the tables here, Logan, you kind of know roughly what's going on anyway. If you sit at a table, you have to immediately front a silver just for your seat. That is just something you lose. And then that means you entitle yourself to a glass of normally sparkling vintage, whatever's at the table at night. It's always something very good. As well, and you also get like snacks. It's like canapé style in the pit, so people just walk around with canapés. Things like crab rolls, smoked salmon, silverfin daggers, pickle, cheese skewers, nut cups, spicy sausage finger rolls, and they're all like very well cooked. There is no visible bar or kitchen presence. The staff have like even the staff room, it's all behind tapestry, so like they just like literally lift a curtain and walk away. And then, another curtain lifts, and they come with a large platter of things, trays of drinks, things like that. So it's all done behind closed doors. If you want anything, you have to verbally order it from a member of staff. There's no bar to sit at and drink, and just like you have to be sat on a table gambling, or you need to be sat in a booth. Which again, if you go to the booths, they're all tapered off, and there's like attendants sat there. If you want to hire a booth, they charge it by the hour. It's a very, very premium establishment.
I will get out a sun, 10 dragons, and the silver piece as for my seat, and just sit down at a gambling table with 20 golds worth of coin.
You just start, kind of making your way through, and there is a great selection here of drink. If you require any snuff or anything like that, things like that can be acquired here. Slightly a higher rate than the going street rate, but it can be acquired. And to get upstairs, normally you either have to be someone or be hiring someone who is someone in this establishment. And a lot of escorts tend to make their way around here. So I guess, general rule of thumb, Are you guys gonna be partying hard, or what's the deal?
Gabriel has a small plan.
So, hang on.
Anyone can go.
Alright, Sullivan's gonna go. He's gonna go sit in a table. He's gonna try to find 4 girls to sit around him. He's gonna get a bottle of champagne. He's gonna go fucking out in town tonight, bruv.
Sure.
Girls, come here.
Sullivan, you learn very quickly the escorts here. They are of almost every race and culture. There's probably all in all in the building. A quick survey. There must be at least maybe 50, 60 in here at any one time. Probably only about a dozen of them are male, so it means that there's a lot of ladies to choose from. But they do charge minimum 60 gold pieces per hour of their time.
Maybe not. 60 gold pieces.
60 gold pieces per hour.
Maybe not.
And one of them who you're chatting to, like, kind of like a little like floating you, it's like, oh, but you know, if you always want, you can have me the whole night for just 600. And she's like this beautiful, like, half-elf woman, like this like long, slick back hair, shaved side of head, like very tight-fitting bodice.
Do you know what? If I had the money, I'd glad to do it. But at the moment, I've got a lot of investments going at the moment, so I can't really afford that much at the moment. But you never know.
That's a shame. Maybe another time.
I know.
She waves and she moves to the next booth over. Hey, darling. And the exact same spiel that she just laid on you, like a well-rehearsed act.
Well, I guess I just gotta sit by the. Oh, there's no bar, you said, right?
No bar. So you can sit in the booth. If you want to sit in like one of the booths, it's just they charge probably a silver just for the whole booth, but you can fit like 4 or 5 people around a booth. But if you want to sit at a gambling table, it's 1 silver per chair. Tables.
I'm just gonna sit in the booth.
Yep.
Ask a waiter to come over.
Yeah, you have your own attendant. You pay them a silver an hour, and you just have an attendant. You're like, I want this drink, and they will go get it for you, and they begin racking up a tab for you.
Oh, tabs are very.
You can pay as you go, sir, if you prefer. It's totally fine.
How much a bottle of your sparkling here? Something to celebrate.
12 gold pieces.
12 gold pieces.
Indeed, sir. That
That
is for Le Grand Stompe.
Something cheaper than that, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, there is actually. It's if you go over to there, it points at the door, out there into the street, round the corner, and you walk for 10 minutes. I believe there's another tavern, sir, that sells things at a lower price. He's being deadpan serious.
Do you know what? I think I might actually just go there. There's not for me here.
Of course, sir.
Thank you
No,
very
I
much for
can
help.
understand. Thank you so much. Have a lovely evening. It's been our pleasure.
I kind of walk past whoever's next to me, maybe Logan. I was like, Logan, I don't think this place is for me. I'm gonna go to the tavern down the road.
I could not give less of a shit. Sorry,
Logan's there, like a woman on one arm, a man on the other. He's like rolling dice.
Okay, well, if anyone asks for Sullivan, you know where Sullivan is.
Well, you said you didn't need a babysitter, so, you know, fuck off.
I like how much you care for your friends. Thank you for
Oh, no,
consideration.
I do care for my friends, Sully. That's the thing.
Very funny, very funny. Tapping him back. Okay, I'll see you back in the manor. And then I walk up.
Okay, Sullivan leaves. Gabriella Bosco doing anything? I'll come to Logan last. I feel like that's what Wayne's gonna build to.
I can see Logan gambling. I want to match Logan here on the table. I want to sit directly opposite him.
Okay, then I'll touch on you guys together. Gabriella?
She would actually, she'd walk around contemplating on the events of today. She would like to also just look around for, how to put it, some place like was decently shady within the place, within the establishment, where people with interesting, people who dress like Sullivan. People have a similar demeanor to that kind of.
Make me a perception check.
Elegant but dodgy.
Mostly dodgy. Perception?
Yeah, perception. Gabriella, you look around and you see there's one booth, and like you only just catch it because like it's the way that it reflects off the mirror. It catches a table and reflects back up in, and you see upstairs there's an individual. It's a human man. There's a booth with several people around him, and you see he's there conducting very like, and it looks like he's almost conducting business, but he's upstairs.
Upstairs.
Yeah. You see this stair has like a little rope across it and a bouncer kind of almost always manning it.
Oh. She would make her way over to the bouncer.
Sure.
She also, what kind of, how does bouncer look like?
This bouncer is a tiefling woman.
Tiefling, tiefling?
Tiefling woman.
Cool. Yeah, she'd walk up and, good day, miss.
Hello there, ma'am. Going upstairs?
Yes, if possible. I wish to inquire if it's possible to go upstairs.
Do you have any acquaintances up there already, or are you simply just going to go past the table?
I wish to conduct business of sorts.
Who lives there? Oh, ma'am, sorry.
Is she not to the gentleman in the booth?
Make me a vision check.
Cool.
And my mistake, it's a sun elf you're looking at.
Come again?
It's a sun elf.
Cool, son. Cool.
Or sun elf.
Wow.
Mr. Davil Starson. Of course.
Yes. Mr.
Please.
Davil.
Opens the tapestry. If you just go up there, let my colleague know that you're here to see
Of
Mr.
course.
Starsong, and they will escort you there.
Thank you. Yeah, and she'd walk up. She'd give her a slight bow. Thank you. And make her way over.
Alright. You head up the stairs. You're led by a elven man to the small little booth. He rolls the curtain and goes like, "I'm so sorry, Mr. Starsong. There is a lady here who says she wished to do business with you." Send her in. And Gabriella, you're moved in. And you see he has several of these fine bottles of champagne on the table, all of which opened and most of them drunk. Around him, you see there are several varying characters of different kind of shapes and forms. One of which you recognize to be the gnome from earlier, the rock gnome, Schemo. And they're all cheersing and laughing, and then Schemo turns and goes like, "And there, she was one of the ones who she delivered the potion. But it was perfect, absolutely perfect. This is delicious, indeed, Schemo.
Good afternoon.
Good
Gentlemen,
afternoon,
please."
indeed. Forgive me, I don't recognize your face, but Schemo seems to recognize you."
Oh yes, we've met earlier today. I
Indeed.
believe he expected some of my associates. Bosco and Sullivan.
Yes. They did quite the job for me.
Oh yes, I gathered. May I take a seat?
Of course, please. Would you like a
Thank-
glass?
Yes, I would appreciate it.
Yagra, dear, pour him a glass. And you see, like,
Ah,
Yagra's there, like, eyes closed, like,
Oh, it's perfectly fine. You know,
Pour
it
him a
would-
glass, Yagra, please. Fucking pour yourself down. Oh. And you just go back to sleep in the booth.
She,
Like,
she would pour herself a small glass. It's fine.
I appreciate it. Apologies, Yagra can be quite useless when she's had any drink.
Oh, I'm sure that you can sit up on many people.
Hmm.
I come here to you today to request a small assistance that I could repay with potential favors. We are starting up an establishment that that I could repay with potential favors by myself and by other means that we can settle. I'm looking for information.
What did you have in mind?
Have you heard about the Black Viper?
Indeed, we have.
I've been looking for the person recently.
Really?
Yes, indeed.
As to what merit? Or what
If I am,
purpose?
sorry, if I'm to be honest, I first wish to find out how she's doing what she's doing, and why, and potentially, potentially use her skills for my own purposes. She sounds like a person who can get the job done, per se.
Indeed. Well, the best. He picks up the sparkling wine. He fills your glass with more. Unfortunately, the very job you did tonight, delivering those potions, may well spill the end if she uses them.
Huh.
Schemo swapped the potions of mind reading for potions of poison. Luckily, we kept eyes on you. You didn't tamper with them. The delivery was made. And hopefully, the Viper will be no more. She was meddling in our affairs and will be dealt.
That is a shame.
Indeed, I'm sorry, my dear, but we can always be just as much help.
I will keep your services in mind, of course. Thank you. By chance, would you happen to know where she was heading?
No, honestly, lost track of her ourselves, but we normally broke off. Once the potions were delivered, we figured we'd just let fate have it. See what happens. Sometimes a bit of risk makes things all the more enjoyable. And as he says that, he looks down through the glass mirror, and the camera's pans down, and you see there is this table that Bosco is sat at, as is Logan below you, and there are 5 small little lizards in cages at one end of the cage, and there's this maze-like track that winds its way across the whole table, and then at the end of it, there's a small little finish line. And basically, it is very much it's not quite like a straight race. It's they also have pathfinder way through this maze to get to the end.
Well, thank you for this information, and I'll be sure to show you my gratitude with aiding your close associates over there.
Indeed, I should hope so.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Sir Darrell, as she's all
Please
around.
stay for a bit. Watch them lose all of their money. And you kind of see down there, Logan and Bosco, you're both at this table. You're both at the Mermaid's Run, and there is 5 of these lizards to choose from. There is Pokey, Amigo, Trigger, Comet, and Lizardus Maximus.
Wow.
Bosco, don't go for Trigger. It sounds quick, but it never is. I make the mistake every time. Don't do it.
And and then, can I be cheeky here? And could I do a nature check to discern if any of them look more healthier or discern one of them might have a higher chance of winning because I'm assessing their biology from the nature check, I guess you could say.
Sure.
They look like
Make
something
me a
more
nature
looked
check.
up there.
24. Bosco. Somehow, they have managed to get 5 very healthy lizards. They are all kept well, looks like. Even looking in their cages, they'll have water bottles, they'll have access to food, there's crickets and mixed veg and stuff in them as well. There's no one who's obviously lame or anything like that, unfortunately. Even with 24, it may just be down to a roll of the dice, some might say.
I'll put 3 gold on this max. This max. Pokey. 3 gold for Pokey.
Big on the Pokey set, of course.
4 golden Lismus Maximus.
Sorry, what was that?
Just go
Sorry?
for something else.
Please say the name clearly.
The last one, please.
The last one? Would that be
Yes.
Lizardus Maximus?
Yes, that one.
Could you read it back to me, sir, just so I'm completely sure that is the one you wish to bet on?
Lismus Maximus.
I'm sorry, sir. You seem to like have a laugh in the middle of that. Just come, Lizardus Maximus. Can you please confirm?
Let's.
You know what? If
Maximus.
I'm sorry, sir. I need you to please, just to confirm. He points this one here,
Yes, it's
and the name is.
Maximus.
No, sir. That's only half the name. The full name of Lizardus Maximus. What is that? Is that lizard?
I like the oh Maximus. This one.
just fucking bet for trigger at this point, Bosco. I'm never taking you to Schultz. They do this with full-size lizards, you know.
I'm sorry, sir. I just need you to confirm. Just please state the name clearly of the lizard you wish to bet on. Please.
Maximus.
Okay, Lizardus Maximus. And how much is that bet again, sir?
All gold.
Oh, gold. Perfect. Thank you.
How the fuck have I sobered up in that one bit? Like, can I have another whatever? I'll have yours. Thank you. Yeah, that'll do. Anything. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta grab something. It's like,
I don't want coffee.
beautiful. Oh, easy. So Logan, you would know here, just as a general thing, it's a gold piece per glass. Of like anything. So you want to just keep a little track on how much you're consuming in general. Your own personal abode. And we have some betting going down. So I would like you two both to roll 3d4 for your lizard, but roll them one after another and try to roll them privately if you can. So don't roll, either just roll them directly to the GM, so you don't roll them to each other.
How do I do to GM?
You should be able to click it. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter because they're all going to happen simultaneously because I'm going to roll for the other ones as well. So
You can roll it on D&D Beyond as well, so it doesn't come up.
it'll bounce through.
So it's /GM roll space.
Oh, does it?
D4. If you do that, then it'll whisper it straight
So
to
like
Hannah.
this.
So like that. Oh yeah, there we
You
go.
don't really need to hide this. That's the beauty of this one. It is supposed to be done almost like openly. But it just
you can
just
select
helps
it so
keep
everyone see off
the,
a Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
So,
There we go. That's my first one. That's it too.
All three of mine are with you.
Oh, I did mine then. Oh,
yeah, just roll them all together, and I can just get them all at once. So we have enough. I can just narrate it clearly, and you guys can have the suspense.
Oh no. Can I reroll that?
Nope.
was it a one? Was it a one?
And Comet finally. So, let's see here. You guys had. Pokey is a. And Bosco on Lizardus Maximus is a. Oh, you guys rolled very similar, but also very different. So, in the first round, Lizardus Maximus and Pokey both slam out of their cages and they begin running to the maze and they begin like sneaking their way through rapidly, like weaving back and forth, and they seem to be in the lead. Closely followed by Amigo, then Comet, then Trigger. Then...
Told you, Trigger, you piece of shit. I don't like him, honestly. The things I've had to do to get myself out of debt for that fucking lizard. I can still fucking taste it. It's horrible.
Then, in the next stage, what a fucking just Jesus Christ.
These are the things I bring to the table, folks.
Literally. In the next stage, Amigo begins like weaving a lot quicker and moves from from I guess what would be you guys are joined first in a minute. Amigo weaves out in front of you, and Lizardus Maximus begins to fall behind Pokey. Pokey's in second place, and Amigo wiggles his way through to first place. Trigger and Comet are now kind of like neck and necking in the back, and in the final leg, Pokey manages to hold position, as is Lizardus Maximus, as is Trigger, as is Comet, as Amigo runs across the finish line. Clear. That does, however, mean that Logan, you get back half your bet because you placed second. So you get back 1.5 gold pieces. But unfortunately, Bosco, you do lose all 4.
Yeah. I rolled 4-1-1.
Yeah.
Looked so good at the start.
Boss,
I was like,
Pokey rolled 422, Amiga rolled 343, Trigger rolled 131, and Comet rolled 221.
yeah, I saw that 4, I was like, yeah. Then I saw the 1, I was like, no. Then I saw another 1, I was like, oh.
But yeah, and then if you guys would like, you can, if you wish to party to excess, you can roll me on the carousing table if you like.
Logan is partying to excess.
Cool.
I'm deducting 10 gold for his drinks that he's having tonight.
Perfect.
Do I see Dabble by any chance?
I imagine Davil will not bother to interact with you, but Gabriella may link up with you sometime during the night, depending on what she does.
She'll probably still chat with Dabble a bit, probably about things like the great game and his opinions and his stance on the gang violence in the city.
Davil would probably actually lean on the table, Gabriella, and be like, look, you've done us quite well so far, not even knowing fully that you're working for her. I guess what I'd ask you is, are you comfortable working for the Doom Raiders? We're not that branch of Zentrum causing all that fuss and trouble.
Also, please, I'm happy to do an odd job here and there depending on the kind of job. Not a full commitment, but if it furthers my own plans, I'm happy to help. I'm just purely interested in your perspective. That's all. I've recently returned to the city after a long absence and found it in turmoil, so I just figured I'd use the opportunity to gain some insight onto how things are.
Indeed. I am also fairly new to the city, Sylvia.
Ah,
Oh, please. You didn't think those disguises would fool everyone, did you?
well, one can dream.
Indeed. And they will probably fool most guards in this shithole of a city. But I am not most guards.
Indeed.
Don't worry. I don't plan on spreading who you are like it's the plague. But know that if I can work it out, someone else may too. Just remember that whenever you're considering what job to take next and who it might fuck over.
Out of pure interest, if I may inquire, was it at least harder to discern? Just thinking of how much I should up my game. And at what pace?
The information only came to my desk today, actually. It was a payment for a job that, ironically, you ended up having a hand in. I'll let you figure that one out.
Interesting.
My dearest condolences, my dear. But I advise you leave.
Of course. A pleasure meeting you.
And you?
Yeah. Extends her hand for a handshake.
Yep, takes it.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Again, my dearest condolences.
Oh,
And
shit.
she leave.
Yep, exactly. Alrighty. And I need D100 rolls.
I've whispered mine to you.
Perfect.
D100.
If anyone wants to get shit-faced,
Sure.
Oh, fuck. What? Did I...
that's fine. You can roll
D100,
properly.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'm just referencing the table anyway. So. Gabriella? Shit-faced or not?
She would. No, she wouldn't.
So, Bosco, do you link up with Bosco and Logan at all, or do you just head home?
Yeah, she would pop by here and there. She'd just walk around. She still probably have the glass that she took from upstairs. And
A little bit of mingling.
And at some point in the evening, she'd head back.
Thing. Alright, I'll work backwards here. Sullivan, roll me a d10.
Good work. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
7.
Sullivan, you awake, feeling quite hungover, You are 7 gold pieces poorer than you were the night before. And you have numerous bruises all over your body of unknown origin.
Does it look like fighting bruises or like love bite bruises?
A little bit of both, honestly.
Wow. Did I sleep with fucking Yagra last night? Is that what happened?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Not yet. If you did, she left before you woke up.
So am I back in the manor?
You're back. You're in your own bed.
Can I make some kind of investigation around my room, see if I can figure out what happened? Like if there's anyone else with me
Investigation
there?
10. The only bit of evidence you find that someone else might have been here is the fact that, like, your drawers have been, like, gone through.
Oh, aye.
Is anything missing?
Nothing to be missing. But they're definitely disrupted. They're not, like, organized.
Oh,
As if someone was looking for something.
what the hell just happened last night? What is it?
Gabriella,
Critical.
you wake up a little bit hungover, but you're fine.
She'd wake up and she'd head to the fucking halls of justice at some point after breakfast.
Bosco, you wake up. Actually, I didn't do Bosco last. That's funnier.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Just as a note as well, Logan would be trying to figure out if there's anybody there who is up for a good time after the Fade to Black
Make
who
me a
is
persuasion
going to
check.
charge him.
Make me a persuasion check. Okay. Logan, you wake up in the woods. At the bottom of a deep pit trap, and there's 2 gap-toothed yokels, like, staring down at you. Like, oh boy, he's finally awake. Ready for round 2, rich boy?
Oh shit, do I know you?
My name's Jables, that's my brother Kyle. You know Kyle very well, don't you, boy?
You know what, I think I might. Yes.
Found you out in the field, Ward, wandering lost. Came and looked after you, took you to a nice home.
Okay, that's not explaining why it feels like a raccoon is shut in my mouth.
That might have happened. Stranger things have happened in the pit of love.
Fuck, the pit of love. This is not what I imagine a pit of love looks or feels like, or smells like, actually.
That might be because I defecated in it. It's also my pooping hole.
Well, you know, that tracks.
You like my ladder? I use it sometimes whenever I drop things in there.
Yep, I'll get up.
That's fair. Come on, let's go, baby. Here you go.
Let's go, baby.
Lowers on this little rickety ladder. Climb up.
Climb up, get my bearings.
Yeah.
Make sure my bearings on straight, and then walk off.
Yeah. He points you in the direction of Waterdeep. Just that way, about 3 miles. I'll miss you. If you want to roll around the mud again like piggies, you just come hit me up.
Okay, don't fucking bullshit me. That was not mud. We've established this.
It was human feces that me and Kyle contributed to over a long period of time.
I'll be in touch. How about that?
Sounds good to me. You-
Sweet.
Head back home. Yeah. It's not sweet, it's not home, but it sure is Alabama.
It's very Alabama.
Bosco.
Yours is funnier than that.
You wake up in bed, Bosco. Roll me a d10.
Oh no.
With how many people?
You are 4 gold pieces richer.
Hell yeah,
You're
that's
cradling a trophy with a giant pie on top, and you feel sick to your stomach. You try to stand up, Bosco, and you realize that you are actually spherical.
Oh, man.
Like, you have hands and you have feet, but it is like someone drew a circle and just like stuck hands and feet on it and your head. And you feel sick to your stomach. Like you're gonna barf. You just do it on the floor?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Bosco, you vomit for only an hour, almost straight, on and off. After which, probably someone comes and checks on you, and you have vomited up twice your body weight in pie, but you are now back to your regular dimensions, at least.
So relatable.
I'll probably go upstairs and ask Bosco what happened to. If you see
And,
me leaving my room, just
Gugal is also there, Bosco. You vomit up Gugal at one point.
wow.
How?
I go to Bosco's room.
I just
Bosco.
kinda,
Bosco.
like, stumbling just like Sullivan with like my
And I open the door.
hands all going over.
By the
him.
way, I'm not
just
wearing
like-
anything. I'm butt naked.
You walk into like this like actual like inch thick room of vomit.
What?
Like, my hands are like covered in sick, and I'm just gonna stumble.
Google's covered.
Sullivan.
I was like, I thought I had it bad, but I think I had a little
Like-
bit worse than me.
Just like touching Sullivan.
I'm just gonna close this door again, and then I'll come back in about an hour or two, maybe 3.
I need help, Sullivan.
And I hold the door and
just like knock on the door, like, you know, like you slowly just do it and put my hand down, just like don't leave.
pretty much, Rob. Yeah, I was like, well, it's not gonna be much help, and I go and knock on Gabriella's room,
Okay.
Yeah, she'd probably be waking up, dressed, and heading out.
and I'm butt
Looking-
naked. Open the door. Oh, good morning. What the hell happened last night?
Honestly, I don't know. I just went to bed after a few pleasant drinks and a chat with some interesting people.
Did you see anyone come into my room or leave in my room this morning? I don't know.
I think I
Scratch my
saw.
balls a little bit.
I'm pretty sure the person had 4 arms. I think,
4 arms.
like 4, like 2 arms, and then 2 arms under that, like four, like the number 4.
I mean, it's not the strangest thing I spend my night with, but okay.
Speak of it, she'd be averting her. She'd be looking someone dead in the face, not looking down.
Well, look, do I have something on my face? But is it that bad?
Anyway, I'll be heading out for a short walk. I should be back in a bit. How is Bosco doing? I heard
Bosco, whatever you do, don't go to his room, at least for the next few hours. Yeah.
Is he hungover?
And make sure that when you walk past, you cover your nose as well, because the smell is horrible, because you can smell that all the whole top floor.
If you could do a favor to him, I think there's some herbal tea that helps with stomach issues or like hangovers. If you could make him that would be wonderful.
Okay, I guess.
Wonderful, thank you. I would, but I want to get this over with rather quickly. I will be back 20 minutes for the... Wait, hold up. How far is it to the fucking...
About half an hour if you're going up.
Yeah.
And then I go after that.
I'll be back in an hour or so. Hour 15.
Oh, okay. I've seen a bit, and I go to Logan's room, knock his door.
Yep.
No answer.
Logan, wake up, you lazy bastard! And I open the door.
It's locked.
He must be asleep still. Okay, I go downstairs and kind of like I got me myself a coffee or something, and then I find this herb. Just throw the herb away. Just put it back and just carry on making my coffee. And yeah.
At some
Still
point
naked.
during the morning, Logan like stumbles in to the manor.
The smell.
What is up? Your boy had a threesome. Good kind. I'm gonna go wash up.
But I'm like just like sitting like on the sofa, legs crossed, like naked, with a cup of coffee. Oh, what did I smell? What did you do? What have you been tonight? What happened?
Love is messy business, Sully. You'd know if you did it properly.
He's got like visible shit stains on his face.
Yeah.
Like he's not clean.
He's smearing is happening. And this is after he's had a bit of a wipe as well.
I mean, did you have a sex inside the fucking elephant's ass? Because my god, look at your face. There's shit everywhere.
No. You know what? I don't actually recall. It was. Anyway, I'm gonna go bathe. I'll be with you in about an hour. About 2 hours. I'll be right back.
Okay, whatever you do, my friend, don't go into Bosco's room. I'm telling you, do not go into his room.
Why not?
Well,
why not? Tell me.
Go there.
What is
don't
it?
Go
what
there.
is it? What's happened? I run straight up Bosco's.
Yeah.
Full sprint.
Yeah.
Dash in. Don't care.
You walk in and you see Bosco like this fool.
Like Bosco at this point probably just sitting there, just like, what? Like, just thinking, what's happening?
I go upstairs, my cup of coffee, naked. I just lean on the wall. I did tell you not to go into his room.
I immediately vomit.
Okay. Good.
Shit I can deal with. But this, no.
I can't.
It's the acid in the
Mine. What's happening?
I think I'm
I need
going
to go bathe.
I think I'm going to go back to my room. I think I'm safer in there. And all of a sudden, I
Put
don't
some
want
fucking
coffee anymore.
clothes on.
Like, to Logan, look at Google. Look
I go to my room.
Why does
Lock the
Google
closet
look like
door.
he's just been born? Why is he covered in fucking fluid?
he was inside me.
Whoa, okay. That tracks with everything.
Oh god.
You know what? That's actually a pretty canny invention. I'm surprised you just kind of kept it to yourself and then just immediately shared that with me. Someone clip this. This is what happens when Capalox doesn't fall asleep.
Hey, look, I've got hands now as well. They were circled. My head.
Your hands were so. Did you do drugs? You sly dog. I mean, to be fair, to get him inside you, you had to have some kind of, sniffy stuff. There's. Anyway, from poppers to poopers, I'm gonna go bathe. Just vomits again. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be going downstairs. I shouldn't be carrying on talking. I should just go, and then we'll talk about it later. But I feel like I need to explain and also relish this moment of friendship that we're gonna remember forever.
He's sick. I'm sick again.
Oh fuck! Why do we coordinate?
You gal throw vomit up the flamethrower.
Shit! No, off. Gone. There's far too much freaking methane emanating from Logan.
Fucking Google stuff throwing up as well.
I retreat to the safety of my bedroom and prepare however much water I'm going to need to get this shit off me.
That's a day going wasted.
Yeah.
Immediately.
This is the same group who I ran a Curse of Strahd campaign with so much that they were scared to play because they were worried what was going to happen. I'm just throwing that out there.
Now, how does it feel, Hannah? How does it feel to be scared to play with the group?
I'm not scared. I'm fucking loving this game.
Not scared yet.
Oh, we've got so much planned for you. Right, so yeah, literally the only thing that Logan is doing today is rehydrating, de-shitting himself outwardly, and then going to get his armor. That's it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll probably stay in bed until like 2-3 in the afternoon, dying. I have a shower, then I will go and get myself a new shiny sturdy leather armor. Fancy black leather.
Anything you're doing, Bosco, for the next session?
cleaning. Try it. You know what? I think he would probably try and find a cleaning service to clean the room.
Sure.
Like disinfect it. Like it's good to clean it, but this needs disinfect.
You're looking for housekeeping.
Yeah, like I need a thorough clean.
Alright, I have my notes for what's gonna happen next time. Bosco's quest for a housekeeper. That sounds like a hell of a time. Alright, and that's where we're gonna stop for tonight because that got out of hand. Like, boy, did that escalate quickly. Bosco, where did you get a hand grenade? I mean, and then a pitchfork.